Yeah, the River Cats are coming off of that series in El Paso on Sunday, the final game of that series, of course. And what a disappointing finish to that series. Disappointing series overall, with Sacramento dropping 4 of 6. But it just continues the theme of the River Cats having a lackluster second half after being in first place the majority of the days in the first half and then not winning the first half. So just really kind of adding insult to injury to not winning a first half title has been the slow start to the second half. Taking you back to Sunday's contest a little bit more in depth, it was the River Cats scoring first. Turner Hill with a 2-out double in the fourth inning. He scored on an ensuing single by Thomas Gavello, extending his hit streak to 6 games. River Cats had a 1-0 lead, but El Paso right back in the bottom of the fourth inning. A leadoff walk followed by a double hit by Nick Solak, and then a 3-run homer from Marcos Castañon, one of 3 hits for Castañon on Sunday, and that gave El Paso a 3-1 advantage. The River Cats got a run closer in the fifth. Will Brennan's home run came with 2 outs in the fifth inning, and that made it 3-2, but that's as good as it got for the River Cats. That was the last run given up by Sean Boyle. The El Paso starter got the win. He went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, and matched the season high with 7 strikeouts. El Paso in the bottom of the fifth inning got that run back. Nick Schnell with a leadoff double, and then 3 batters later, Nick Solak with an RBI single to make it 4-2, and then the Chihuahuas really went to town in the 6th inning, facing Jason Foley, who is going to continue his rehab progression with the River Cats this week. Foley issued back-to-back walks to Will Wagner and Bryce Johnson. Then Blake Hunt, a wall ball single. The runners had to hold, not sure if it would be caught, so it turned out to be just a single, but it loaded the bases with nobody out, and they went from there. A 2-run double by Romeo Sanabria, and then a 2-run homer was cranked by Schnell, 441 feet. That was off Carson Seymour. Seymour coming on in relief of Foley, and that was the first batter he faced. When all was said and done, 5 runs scored that inning. El Paso added 2 late runs, and it was 11-2, our final score to end the trip on Sunday. El Paso, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 stranded. Sacramento, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They stranded 9. The winning pitcher, Sean Boyle, now 7-5. The losing pitcher, Matt Wilkinson, tugboat, now 1-2. And there was no save in a game that took 2 hours and 52 minutes to play. 4,161, the announced paid crowd, 4,161 on Sunday at Southwest University Park. So we turn the page to a new series, and the River Cats hoping for much better vibes here against the Salt Lake Bees, who make their first visit to Sutter Health Park this season. Tristan Beck on the mound to get it started. A bullpen game for the River Cats, opposed by George Klassen for Salt Lake. We'll talk more about the starters when they toe the slab. First, we'll take a break, come back. We'll have a look at the PCL standings, starting lineups, the national anthem, and first pitch from Sutter Health Park. The River Cats and the Bees next on the River Cats Digital Network.
Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Jackson, 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 Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Back inside Sutter Health Park, Zach Bayruti, glad to have you with us for the opener of 6 between the River Cats and the Salt Lake Bees. Let's run down tonight's starting lineups, and we will start with the visiting Bees, as posted by manager Doug Davis. Again, it's Salt Lake's first trip to Sutter Health Park. The River Cats have already taken 2 trips to Salt Lake. Leading off, second baseman Christian Moore, batting second in center field Kyron Paris. Hitting third baseman Ben Goebel, the cleanup batter left fielder Yolmer Sanchez. Batting fifth, first baseman Jamer Candelario. Hitting sixth in right field, Bryce Teodosio. And rounding out the order for Salt Lake, hitting seventh, the DH Ryan Nicholson. Batting eighth and catching our old pal Logan Porter, who's now a member of the Angels organization. And hitting ninth, the shortstop Errol Vera. Again, for Salt Lake, it's Moore at second, Paris in center, Goebel at third. Sanchez in left, Candelario at first, Teodosio in right. Nicholson, the DH, Porter catching, and Vera, the shortstop. The starting 9 for the River Cats is posted by manager Dave Brundage. Leading off, second baseman Nate Furman. Batting second and catching, Jesus Rodriguez. Hitting third, the left fielder Will Brennan. Cleanup batter, right fielder Scott Bandura. Hitting fifth, the shortstop Oslevis Basabe. Batting sixth in center field, Turner Hill. And rounding out the order for Sacramento, hitting seventh, the first baseman Dason Cruz. Batting eighth, the DH Jake Holton. And batting ninth, riding a 6-game hitting streak into this one tonight, the third baseman Thomas Gavello. Again, for the River Cats, it'll go Furman at second, Rodriguez catching, Brennan in left. Bandura in right, Basabe the shortstop, Hill in center, Cruz at first, Holton the DH, and Gavello at third. And again, the starting pitchers, it'll be Tristan Beck for the River Cats and George Klassen for the Bees. Taking a look at the PCL standings, and it's Las Vegas. They have not slowed down, even despite winning the first half title. Vegas 9-3. They've won 7 of their last 10. Most recently, they got their last win in Salt Lake on Sunday. They played a wild series there in Salt Lake, and Vegas won the finale. And they are 9-3, and they are a game ahead of Sugarland. The Space Cowboys lost on Sunday to OKC. So Sugarland 8-4, they're a game back. Reno and Round Rock are 7-5 and 2 games out. Albuquerque and Oklahoma City are 6-6, and they are 3 games back. Salt Lake and El Paso 5-7, 4 games out. Tacoma 4-8, 5 games out, and then the River Cats all of a sudden bringing up the rear again. The River Cats spent more days in first place than any other team in the first half in the Coast League, and they didn't win the half. Vegas clipped them at the end. And now the River Cats are at the bottom looking up at 3-9 to start the second half, and they are 6 games back of first place. This is the last series before the All-Star break, so we'll have the All-Star break to start next week, and the River Cats open in Albuquerque after the All-Star break. It'll be a 3-game weekend series beginning a week from Friday at Isotopes Park. So that's how the second half will get started, and this is how the first half, speaking pre- and post-All-Star break, of course, that's how it'll shake out here this season. This is the start of a 6-game homestand, and it's a Black History Night tonight, and it's a Toyota 2 for Tuesday, so $2 concession specials throughout the ballpark. If you're in the ballpark, $2 hot dogs, $2 novelty ice cream, a 2-for-1 value menu featuring pizza, nachos, pretzels, popcorn, and Merlinos. Tomorrow, it's nothing but baseball night, so it's just going to be a classic baseball sounding kind of night. There's not going to be a lot of bells and whistles and in-game promotions. This is just stripping it down to the basics of baseball. So we'll have some organ music. I hear our guy Justin Wick is going to be tickling the ivories tomorrow for that nothing but baseball night. And it's also a Bowl of Wine Wednesday. The concessions will still be firing, especially the wine. $2 off all Bogle wines throughout the ballpark. Includes a rotating Frosé flavor of the month. Thursday, Taps and Trivia Thursday, also known as Thirsty Thursday, so $5 12-ounce domestic draft selections, $9.16 rotating 16-ounce local taps at the Beer Garden, which is down the left field line, Sky River Casino Solon Club, and the Jackson Rancheria Legacy Club. And the theme for the trivia on Thursday will be Star Wars, because that is the theme for the Festival of Baseball this week. There's also a homestand poster giveaway on Thursday night to the first 500 fans. On Friday, a big one, Bryce Eldridge t-shirt giveaway presented by Power Market. And the first 2,500 fans through the gates will get a Bryce t-shirt. He is crushing it right now, by the way, for the Giants, if you hadn't seen that. It's also Smud Orange Friday. So happy hour when gates open. $3 off select pours, including beer, wine, cocktails, mocktails, and spirits at the Beer Garden, the Solon Club, and the Legacy Club. And there is a post-game silent disco on Friday. It's on the rooftop and in the Beer Garden. Space is limited for that, but rivercats.com for more details. There's also a Friday on the rooftop ticket pack available for Friday. On Saturday, it's Star Wars night. It's always a big one. Star Wars, all the characters will be out in full force, and you could dress up as your favorite Star Wars character if you'd like to do that. The Rivercats going to be wearing commemorative Star Wars jerseys. Yoda is on the front of the jersey, a really cool-looking jersey. Rivercats.com. Hit the promotions tab, and you can see what that jersey looks like. And if you're a real big fan of the jersey or a player that's wearing it, you can bid to own the jersey via a silent auction located on a table down the right field line on the concourse past the Pacifico porch. There's also post-game fireworks if there wasn't reason enough to come out on Saturday already to have post-game fireworks. Again, we apologize for the last post-game fireworks session where we had the technical glitch where we couldn't shoot the fireworks off. That was on the end of the fireworks company. It was nothing to do with the Rivercats, but we do apologize for that. And hopefully if you were at that game, you redeem your ticket for a free ticket to another game. And then the series concludes on Sunday before the All-Star break. 1:05 Kids Rules Sunday. So kids run the bases after the game. Dingers Kids Club members get priority. There's also a pregame autograph session on the concourse outside the on-deck shop near Section 110. That pregame autograph session runs from noon to 12:30 on Sunday. Also, a Use the Forks brunch, a Star Wars-themed brunch experience featuring tasty eats and a great atmosphere for fans of all ages. And again, for tickets to any of the upcoming games, rivercats.com. Let's turn it over now to the stadium public address for tonight's national anthem.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you. Please remain standing for tonight's performance of the Stars Spangled Banner. Active duty and veterans, please render a salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Wonderful renditions of Lift Every Voice and the Star Spangled Banner here on Black Heritage Night at Sutter Health Park. Zach Bayruti, so glad to have you with us, and welcome to our broadcast. If you're just joining us on MILB TV, it's game 1 of 6 between the Rivercats, AAA affiliate of the San Francisco Giants, and the Salt Lake Bees, the AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels. If you're just joining us, let's once again run down tonight's starting lineup, and we'll start with the visiting Bees, as posted by their manager, Doug Davis, in his first season. He had been with Round Rock in the last couple of seasons. Leading off, the second baseman, Christian Moore. Batting second, the center fielder, Kyron Paris. Hitting third baseman, Ben Goebel. The cleanup batter is left fielder, Yomer Sanchez. Hitting fifth, first baseman, Jamer Candelario. Batting sixth in right field, Bryce Teodosio. And rounding out the order for Salt Lake, hitting seventh, the DH, Ryan Nicholson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Logan Porter. Hitting ninth, the shortstop, Errol Vera. And by the way, it is very odd to see Logan Porter wearing Salt Lake Bees gear. Again, Moore at second, Paris in center, Goebel at third, Sanchez in left, Candelario at first, Teodosio in right, Nicholson the DH, Porter catching, and Vera the shortstop. The starting 9 for the Rivercats is posted by manager Dave Brundage. Leading off, the second baseman, Nate Furman. Batting second and catching, Jesus Rodriguez. Hitting third, left fielder Will Brennan. The cleanup batter is right fielder Scott Bandura. Hitting fifth, shortstop Oslavis Basabe. Batting sixth in center field, Turner Hill. And rounding out the order for the Rivercats, hitting seventh, first baseman Dason Cruz. Batting eighth, the DH Jake Holton, and hitting ninth, the third baseman Thomas Gavello. Again, for the Rivercats, it's Furman at second, Rodriguez catching, Brennan in left, Bandura in right, Basabe at short, Hill in center, Cruz at first, Holton the DH, and Gavello riding a 6-game hitting streak at third. George Klassen making the start for the Bees, and we'll talk more about Klassen when he toes the slab in the bottom of the first inning. And right now, about set to go, it's Tristan Beck, and Beck will be starting for the first time in a Rivercats uniform since 2024, where he made 5 starts with the Rivercats. Of course, 2024 was that year where Beck had that scary injury with that aneurysm in his lung, I believe it was, or rib. And he has not started in a Rivercats uniform since. He's making his 20th appearance this season with the Rivercats, first as a starter, 2-1 with a 3.71 ERA. He's made 8 appearances with the Giants this season and worked in the major leagues to a 6.75 ERA. And he is set to go here from Sutter Health Park. The first pitch of our ball game is at 6:48 Pacific time, and it's swung on and missed by Christian Moore. The game time temperature, 77 degrees and sunny. A welcome reprieve from the heat of West Texas in the desert. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2. Good slider from Beck, and not a cloud in the sky, clear blue skies through and through. Home plate umpire Casey James, he's the crew chief. Caleb Martin at first, Josiah Shepard at second, Jacob Metz at third, so a 4-man crew. No balls, 2 strikes to Moore. The pitch is swung on and missed, and Beck put him away with a sweeper away. So on 3 pitches, Tristan Beck strikes out Christian Moore. And that is how our ball game begins tonight here at Sutter Health Park. 1 away, and Kyron Paris coming up next. The outfield left to right for the Rivercats, Will Brennan, Turner Hill, Scott Bandura. The infield around the horn from third to first, Thomas Gavello, Oslavis Basabe, Nate Furman, and Dason Cruz. Jesus Rodriguez behind the plate. And the aforementioned Tristan Beck out of Stanford is on the mound. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Kyron Paris. So 4 pitches from Beck and 4 swings and misses. Paris in from the right side, batting with the bases clear and 1 out. It's on the way, and Paris takes in the dirt. It's the first miss from Beck, although maybe that was intentionally thrown there, so I don't want to call it a miss per se. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kyron Paris. The 1-1 is up and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Paris playing in his 23rd game with Salt Lake this season. And he's batting .225, 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. Pitch coming, and it is going to miss just barely off the corner. And now 3-1. The Bees are wearing their traveling grays. First time we've seen them in the traveling grays. Of course, we played Salt Lake twice at their place gray pants, gray top. Salt Lake in black block letters trimmed in gold on the front of the jersey as that's down and away, ball 4. And Paris draws a walk. Black number trimmed in gold on the lower left front of the jersey, a black number trimmed in gold on the back of the jersey for the Bees. River Cats are wearing the whites with the Cardinals tonight. White pants, white tops. River Cats in Cardinal cursive script across the chest on the front of the jersey. Cardinal patches on the shoulders. And a Cardinal number on the back of the white jersey. And the Cardinal cap for the River Cats, RC in black letters trimmed in gold on the front of the ball cap. Ben Goebel in from the right side, and first they'll check in on Kyron Paris, who dives back in ahead of the tag. Paris 7 for 7 in steal attempts. And again, that's in short order. He's played just 22 games this season with Salt Lake. The center fielder, Turner Hill, slightly towards right. Here's the pitch on the way, and it is taken for a strike on the outside by Goebel. Ben Goebel also playing in his 23rd game with Salt Lake. He's batting .330 with 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. The shadows are covering the pitcher's mound and the hitter's circle. Pitch is taken for a strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. Another sweeper from Beck, but a steady diet of those from Tristan here to start this game. It's a really tough time to hit. The pitcher is in the deep shadows and right behind the pitcher's mound. In fact, clipping the back slope of the pitcher's mound. Some bright sun. 0-2, and a swing and a liner foul into the netting past the first base dugout. All the outfielders are in the sun. The shadows are coming in off to the right of the left fielder, Will Brennan. Third baseman Gavello in the shadows. So is the first baseman Cruz. The middle infielders in the bright sun, as you see if you're watching on the telecast. 0-2, runner goes, a swing and a miss. Throw down to second from Rodriguez is in time. And Kyron Paris gunned down at second to end the inning. Nate Furman took the throw. It's a strike him out, throw him out double play, and the caught stealing goes 2-4. And despite the 1-out walk, Beck faces the minimum and gets a pair of strikeouts in the first. No runs, hits, errors. After that, none left. We played half an inning in Sacramento. It's the Bees 0 and the River Cats coming up.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up, plus earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need, right around the corner.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Jackson, 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 Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles. Like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG. Or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
No score as the River Cats come to bat for the first time tonight, and Nate Furman takes the first pitch from George Klassen for a called strike. Furman batting .276, 6 homers, 32 runs batted in. Set the defense behind Klassen after this 0-1, and a swing and a miss to make it 0-2, 95. Klassen's got good stuff. We'll talk about it in a moment. The outfield for the Bees from left to right, Yolmer Sanchez, Kyron Paris, and Bryce Teodosio. And the infield third to first around the horn, Ben Goebel, Arrow Vera, Christian Moore, and Jamer Candelario behind the plate. Our old pal Logan Porter And he is receiving George Klassen, the right-hander, uses a slide step and now throws in a swing and a foul back by Furman. That one at 96. Klassen coming off of 3 straight quality starts, including a 7-inning start that he had, his season high in terms of innings pitched, versus Vegas on the first. That was on Wednesday. 7 scoreless, gave up just 3 hits as a swing and a little tapper to the right side of the infield. Was right near the pitcher's mound, so Klassen comes off to his left, cuts it off, and then underhands to first to get Furman for out number 1. So a 1-3 putout is how the outing begins for Klassen, and now Jesus Rodriguez making his way into the batter's box. Klassen also struck out 9 in 7 innings in that game. So here's Jesus Rodriguez, who hit 2 homers in the series in El Paso. Rodriguez batting .281, 5 homers, 28 RBIs. No score, 1 out, bases empty, bottom of the first. A swing and a tapper foul at the plate. Strike 1 on Rodriguez, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball from Klassen, who made his Major League debut earlier this season, and that was before he faced the Rivercats in May when we were in Salt Lake. Rivercats got to Klassen on May the 1st. Gave up 5 runs on 8 hits to the Rivercats at Klassen in 3 innings. It was a much different-looking Rivercats lineup then. Here's the 0-1, and it's low. 1 ball and 1 strike. He went 3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned. 3 walks, and even with his great stuff, did not record a strikeout. That was the only outing in AAA for him where he did not record a strikeout this season against the Rivercats on May the 1st. The pitch is in the dirt. And Rodriguez has the upper hand here, 2 balls and a strike. By the way, the balls and strikes, of course, being called by the plate ump, Casey James. The challenge system factors in for balls, strikes, and check swings. Each team gets 2 challenges. You win your challenge, you keep it. You lose your challenge, you lose it. The challenge must be initiated immediately by the pitcher, the catcher, or the batters. That's fired to the backstop, skipping through the dirt at 97 miles per hour. 3-1 to Jesus. There is a breeze blowing from right to left field at the moment. Boy, does it feel good out here. We were roasting in El Paso. The 3-1, a swing and a chop to the left side. 2 bounces handled by an oncoming third baseman, Ben Goebel, and he throws on to first to get Rodriguez for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for Klassen. And Will Brennan coming up next. Mentioned that last outing for Klassen against Vegas where he went 7 innings. He faced the minimum through 3. He retired 15 hitters through 3. It was not 15 consecutive batters. He did have a couple of double plays thrown in there to help him retire the minimum as that pitch is off the outside. Ball 1 to Will Brennan. But just outstanding stuff from him last time out against a really tough Vegas lineup, as we know firsthand. Brennan batting .366, 2 homers, 25 RBIs, coming off of an awesome series in El Paso that he capped with a home run on Sunday. The pitch, cut on and miss, 96 from Klassen, and it's even at 1-1. Slide step in the 1-1, and a swing and a foul tip squeezed by Porter. It's now 1-2. Klassen hails from Riley Hallinen's neck of the woods. He's from Port Washington, Wisconsin. He went to the University of Minnesota. See what I did there? Riley was getting all fired up. Same corridor. NFC North. Here's the 1-2, and a swing and a foul tip squeezed by Logan Porter. Brennan had something to say to his former teammate Logan Porter as he squeezed that foul tip, and Klassen retires a side in order. He ends it with his first strikeout and nothing across for the Rivercats. To the second, no score in Sacktown on the Rivercats Digital Network.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/love it. Service not available everywhere.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Tristan Beck faced the minimum despite a walk in the first inning, and his first pitch of the second taken for a called strike by Yolmer Sanchez. Sanchez in from the left side, batting .279, 4 home runs, and 45 runs batted in. No score, top of the second. Gavello, the third baseman, is in on the grass. Rest of the infield pushed back as that pitch taken for a strike. That was a slider at 87, and Beck has been able to land that slider and the sweeper here in the early going. No balls and 2 strikes to Sanchez, followed by Jamer Candelario and Bryce Teodosio. The pitch, a breaking ball swung on and missed. I wasn't sure if he foul tipped it, but Rodriguez squeezed it even if he did. So 3 strikeouts for Tristan Beck in an inning and a third. Again, that first inning ended with a strike him out, throw him out double play. Jamer Candelario batting .250, 4 homers, 26 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike. Candelario, I don't think, cared for that call. He had something to say to Casey James, the home plate umpire, but electing not to challenge here in the early going. Here's the pitch, and it is a ball, maybe a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Candelario. Pitch is a breaking ball strike, a backdoor breaking ball. There's the sweeper. And again, Beck landing it. Shortstop Basabe shading the middle and casting a shadow onto the grass, a shallow center. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss. Another breaking ball from Beck, that sweeper. And Tristan Beck on fire to start this game. All the outs have been strikeouts except for that caught stealing. Beck has not had an out on a ball put in play. It's the 3rd time that Beck has struck out 4 in an outing with the River Cats, matching his season high. So Tristan dealing, and now he'll deal to Bryce Teodosio. Here's the pitch, and Teodosio takes outside for ball 1. Bryce batting .275, 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. In from the right side, Gavello even with the bag at third inside the cutout. Second baseman Furman's the guy who shades the middle now. Teodosio swings and cranks one to deep left. This is way back there. If it's fair, it's gone. It is fair and gone. It's a home run for Bryce Teodosio. And that's how the scoring begins in this one. Teodosio just launched it out toward that left field foul pole. Way up there into the bright California sun. And it's 1-0 Salt Lake. For Teodosio, his 6th home run of the season. Only question was fair or foul, and it was fair. Not by a ton. And it brings up Ryan Nicholson. The Bees leading 1-0. And Nicholson takes that pitch for a ball from Beck. Nicholson batting .224, 2 homers and 12 RBIs. Nicholson playing in his 16th game with the Bees. The pitch is taken for a strike. Beck kicks and deals the 1-1. A swing and a miss. A sweeper in. Nicholson drafted by the Angels in the 10th round in 2024. Attended Cincinnati and Kentucky his final year as a collegiate. The pitch, a swing and a foul to the backstop. And Nicholson had been playing in high A with Tri-City. Played in 36 AA games last year after being promoted from Tri-City. Started this season 47 games in Tri-City and then skipping AA and coming up to AAA. Angels an organization that does things like that quite a bit. As a swing and a miss, a sweeper gets him. And Tristan Beck strikes out the side, but with a 2-out solo homer from Bryce Teodosio mixed in, his 6th home run of the season. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors and none left. We played 2 innings in Sacramento. It's 1-0, or we played an inning and a half in Sacramento. It's 1-0 Bees on the Rivercats Digital Network.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. Rivercats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go Rivercats. Let's go.
Jackson, 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 Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories. Like Kate, who was off on a long road trip with her best friend when the dash lit up like a game show. They find the nearest Les Schwab. Turns out they really needed an oil change. It was done in a flash. Road trip saved. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires. Our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento Rivercats, on the front lines for us all. 1-0 Bees. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning, and Scott Bandura, the cleanup batter, leads it off, and Bandura takes that pitch for ball 1. Bandura batting .247, couple of homers, 23 RBIs. Again, Bryce Teodosio, a 2-out homer to break the ice in this one in the top of the 2nd. 1-0 Bees. The pitch is taken for a strike, and it's now 1-1. The Rivercats were set down in order by Klassen in the 1st inning, and he ended his 1-2-3 inning with a strikeout of Will Brennan, who went down swinging. The 1-1, a swing and a ground ball to first. It's going to be gloved along the line by Candelario. He'll call off Klassen, taking himself 3 unassisted for out number 1. So 4 in a row set down by Klassen, picking up really right where he left off, going the 7 innings on Wednesday against Vegas. So Klassen coming in a very confident pitcher, and he's retired 4 straight to begin his outing here tonight. Oslevis Basabe is next customer. Basabe batting .262, 5 homers, 41 RBIs. Klassen deals, and a pitch misses for ball 1 to Basabe. The Angels acquired Klassen along with Sam Aldeguerri in a trade from the Phillies at the 2024 trade deadline. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul ball bounced off to the third base on deck area, beg your pardon. Mentioned Klassen was drafted by Philadelphia out of the University of Minnesota in the 6th round. He was the 193rd overall pick in that draft in 2023. Carlos Estevez is who the Angels ship back to Philly. A swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Basabe. Turner Hill on deck. Klassen's 1-2 is a bit low, and it's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Basabe black stockings pulled up knee high. Klassen places his right foot right on the middle of the slab. Here's the 2-2, and it's way outside off the glove of Porter to the backstop. And a full count. All the infielders push back with the exception of Jamer Candelario, the first baseman, who is still standing in the bright sun over there on the right side of the infield. Here's the 3-2, and it is inside. Klassen misses and loses his first batter. He walks Basabe. He becomes the River Cats' first base runner tonight. Brings up Turner Hill with a man on. Klassen this season with Salt Lake coming in 61 2/3 innings, 59 strikeouts to 36 walks. Hill batting .311 with 5 homers. Here's the pitch, and Hill takes just wide to start the sequence. Hill has driven in 38 runs on the season. Here's the 1-0, and Hill swings and lifts it foul back to our left out of play. And 1 ball and 2 strikes to Turner. The breeze has died down for the moment. It was pretty breezy in the first inning. Right now those flags in right just gently billowing off the flagpoles. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is a strike. That one clips the inside corner at 96. And it's 1-2. The Shadows have gotten Yolmer Sanchez out in left field, so he's at a bank of shade out there. Here's the 1-2, and just off the outside. Good pitch, though, from Klassen. Good eye from Hill. That was a 95-mile-an-hour pitch, and it's 2-2. Third baseman Goebel is midway between the infield and outfield grass, way off the line, past the cutout. Center fielder Parrish shading towards left. 2-2, and Hill takes high and tight and a full count. Payoff pitch, runner goes, a swing and a foul ball back to our left. So Basabe was off with that 3-2 pitch. Another 3-2. This time Basabe does not go, and Hill lashes it foul to the left off the facade of the suite level. So Turner Hill battling here with Klassen. Throw to first, and back standing goes Basabe. Klassen checking in there on Oslevis, who's 7 of 7 in steal attempts. (3-2). Basabe bluffs. Hill swings and pops this one left side, and this will get out of play into the seats. This great battle here continues between Turner Hill and George Klassen. Another 3-2. A swing and another foul ball back off the netting. Another 3-2. A swing and another foul ball back to the left. I believe that was the 10th pitch of the sequence. So this is turning into an epic bout. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, and a swing and a ground ball rolled weakly to second, taken by Moore. Tavera for 1, and with Hill's speed, he'll not have a chance to throw to first to try and get 2. That was rolled weakly to the right side. So it bought Hill some time to get up the line. So fielder's choice goes 4-6. After an 11 pitch at bat. Dason Cruz playing in his 13th game with the River Cats this season, batting .231, a solo home run accounting for his lone RBI. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Big swing and a big fastball at 96. The pitch is up and away, and it's 1-1. Mentioned that before the River Cats saw Klassen in May, he had made his major league debut. He made his debut in the big leagues on April the 5th, became the second Angels player to debut in the majors this season. Walbert Urania, another right-handed pitcher, was the first one. It's on the way, and it's outside. So 2 balls and a strike to Dason. Klassen became the first Angels pitcher to debut as a starter since Mitch Ferris did so September 2nd of last year at Kansas City. 2-1 and a swing and a miss. 96 in on the hands, and it's 2-2. Boy, Klassen has some really good stuff. Klassen enters this season ranked as the number 3 prospect in the Angels system according to Baseball America. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and Cruz strikes out. Another 96-mile-an-hour fastball. And for Klassen, his second strikeout of the night. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the River Cats leave a man stranded. Now he played 2 in Sacramento. It's 1-0 Bees on the River Cats Digital Network.
It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino. So many ways to play. You'll stay all day. We have your favorite table games and hundreds of the latest slots, plus 6 award-winning restaurants. And check out Apex with a world-class arcade and bowling center, an awesome indoor kart track, and exciting sports bar. Book a room and stay to play another day. It's where entertainment meets excitement. It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need.
As Logan
right around
Porter
the
comes
corner.
up for the first time as a visitor at Sutter Health Park, they play Adele's Hello from the other side. As Porter's first pitch is going to miss for ball one, or Beck's first pitch to Porter, his former teammate and battery mate. These two know each other very well. It's got to be a bit strange squaring off right here. The 1-0, and Logan swings and lifts a fly ball down the right side, and it's going to get out of play. Porter claimed by the Angels after being DFA'd by the Giants a few weeks back. And for Logan, this is his 9th game with the Bees. He's played 2 games in the big leagues with the Halos. That pitch taken for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Went 1 for 4 in his first stint with the Angels. Porter played 4 games with the Giants in his tenure with the organization, 11 games with the Royals back in 2023. So 17 career games in the big leagues for Logan. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a liner toward the middle and through for a base hit. So Logan Porter gets a hit in his first at bat back here at Sutter Health Park. Right back up the middle it went. And now Errol Vera, who's in from the left side. Native of Valencia, Venezuela. Here's the pitch, and Vera swings and fouls it back to our left for strike one. Vera playing in his 23rd game with the Bees, batting .171. No homers and 3 RBIs. Pitch is swung on and bounced foul to the first base dugout. Vera signed by the Angels out of Venezuela, an international free agent in 2019, signed for $2.2 million. He's 23 years old. Here's the 0-2, and Vera swings and lifts a fly ball to deep right. Going back is Bandura. Bandura backpedals onto the warning track, and he makes the catch for the first out. Vera gave it a good lift, but he is out number 1 here in the 3rd. Top of the order, Christian Moore coming up next. So Beck has gone once through the order. 1-0 Salt Lake. Bryce Teodosio, a 2-out solo homer last inning. Moore struck out swinging on 3 pitches his first time up. It's on the way, and Moore takes just wide, ball 1. Moore wearing bright neon green cleats and neon green batting gloves to match. 1-0 is a ball just wide. So 2 balls and no strikes. Kind of like the color of a tennis ball, which can be debatable. Here's the pitch, and it is taken for a strike on the inside, and it's 2-1. If you ask my wife, she'll say a tennis ball is a neon yellow. I say it's a neon green. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner left field. This is going to get down in front of Brennan for a base hit. So Christian Moore, after striking out on 3 pitches to open the ball game, singles his second at bat. And 2 on with 1 out, and Kyron Paris coming up next. There is activity in the River Cats pen. This is likely to be Beck's last inning if he makes it through, as a right-hander getting loose for the River Cats. Trent Harris is the guy. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, ball 1 to Paris. The pitch is low. And 2 balls and no strikes. Paris, a local guy from Oakley, went to Freedom High School in Oakley. Was drafted by the Angels 55th overall in 2019. 2-0 is high and tight, 3 balls and no strikes. Paris began the season with the Double-A club in Rocket City, 31 games, where he hit 200, batting .225 in 22 games with the Bees. And he's been in the major leagues parts of the last 3 seasons. 3-0, and Paris takes inside, and Beck walks him to load the bases with 1 out. Second walk drawn by Paris, and the second walk issued by Beck, so he's walked the same guy twice. And Ben Goebel coming up next. He will not face Tristan Beck. Trent Harris is ready in the bullpen. Dave Brundage signals out that way. So Trent Harris will try and clean up the mess in the 3rd inning. Bases loaded with 1 out. And he'll face Ben Goebel when we come back after this call to the bullpen break. 1-0 Bees here at Sutter Health Park, and we're back after this.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino. So many ways to play. You'll stay all day. We have your favorite table games and hundreds of the latest slots, plus 6 award-winning restaurants. And check out Apex with a world-class arcade and bowling center, an awesome indoor kart track, and exciting sports bar. Book a room and stay to play another day. It's where entertainment meets excitement. It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Trent Harris inherits a bases-loaded 1-out mess here in the top of the 3rd inning. The Bees leading 1-0. He'll face a 3-hole hitter, Ben Goebel, who struck out swinging, facing Beck his first time up, and Goebel swings and lines it foul into the netting above the first base dugout. It's Logan Porter at 3rd, Christian Moore at 2nd, and Kyron Paris at 1st. Paris drew a walk to signal the end of the outing for Beck. Goebel coming off a great homestand. He had .435 last week, 10 for 23 versus Vegas. The pitch is swung on and chopped foul above the 3rd base dugout this time. 95-mile-an-hour two-seamer from Harrison. It's 0-2. Last time we saw Trent was on Friday in El Paso. He worked a perfect inning and got 2 strikeouts. He'd love a strikeout here, and he's ahead 0-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 0-2. Check swing, or did he even go? It hit the bat and his hand, it appears. Well, we're about to find out. They're going to say it hit him. He started to go and then was stopped in his tracks when the ball hit his hand. It sounded like it got the bat too, but they say it got his hand first. Never a place you want to wear one. It's like Dan Turner out there having a look. On the left hand. So Goebel hit by a pitch. That's going to bring in a run. It's a painful way to pick up an RBI. Porter scores, and it'll be Moore at 3rd, Paris at 2nd, And we'll see if Goebel stays in the game. Looks like he's putting on the helmet and wants to stay in the game. And he will. Gets a nice hand from the crowd, too. There it is again, if you're watching with us. Like the outside of his left hand. Now Yolmer Sanchez struck out swinging his first time up. Still only one out, and that really stinks for Trent Harris because he had 2 strikes on Goebel. He was looking for a strikeout. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul at the plate. Tristan Beck had 5 strikeouts in his 2 1/3 innings, and that's a season high for Beck. Last time he had 5 strikeouts was August 30th of last year when he was with the Giants in a game versus the Orioles when he struck out 6. But he's still responsible for the 2 men on, and 2 runs have already come in. 2-0 Bees. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball foul past Jack Santora in the first base coach's box. Beck responsible for Moore at third, Paris at second, and it's Harris responsible for Goebel at first. The 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No on the appeal to third, says Jacob Metz. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Yolmer Sanchez. Overall, Harris making his 24th appearance, all in relief. 2-1, a 3.96 ERA. 11 runs allowed on 26 hits in 25 innings. 29 strikeouts, 13 walks. That was the first batter he's hit all year. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball through the left side and a base hit between Gavello and Basabe. Moore scores, being held at third, Kyron Paris. And an RBI single for Yolmer Sanchez makes it 3-0 Bees. Well, not the way the River Cats wanted to start this game after an 11-2 loss on Sunday in El Paso. Behind 3-0, and the Bees still in good position to get more. Paris at third, Goebel at second, and Sanchez at first. For Jamer Candelario, who struck out swinging as well his first time up. Beck got off to a great start in this game. They came crashing down on him this inning. The pitch and a breaking ball strike finds the inside corner. Good slider from Harris. The 0-1, a swing and a foul off the equipment of Rodriguez. And it's now 0-2. Wind starting to whip a bit again from right to left. These trees are swaying out there on the berm and right. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is in the dirt, and it's blocked in front by Rodriguez. Trickles a little bit up the third base line. One ball, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. It was foul tipped and squeezed by Rodriguez, so Candelario strikes out for a second time. That's a big strikeout there for Trent Harris, and that's the first out that he records. Obviously key with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs. Good fastball. Bryce Teodosio broke the ice in this game with a home run his first time up, his 6th of the year. And he takes that pitch down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball for a strike. Curveball from Trent at 83. Teodosio went 4 for 19 in the series versus Vegas last week, had a couple of doubles. Pitch is swung on and missed. Another good curveball from Harris. This time he induces a swing and miss, and it's 1-2. Paris at third, Goebel at second, Sanchez at first. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase a breaking ball, this time a slider away. So Harris, after hitting his first batter, giving up an RBI single, gets back-to-back strikeouts. But the Bees get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and the base is left loaded. To the bottom of the third, 3-0 Salt Lake on the River Cats Digital Network.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/love it. Service not available everywhere.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say, I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Jake Holton takes the first pitch of the bottom of the third for ball 1 from George Klassen, working now with a 3-0 lead. Klassen worked around a 1-out walk in the second. That's been the only thing he's surrendered tonight. Here's the 1-0 and a swing and a pop-up. This is first base foul territory. The catcher Logan Porter is there, and Porter, tucked inside foul territory, makes the catch for out number 1. So weird to see Logan in the black and gold for Salt Lake. Fan favorite, a clubhouse favorite. Just before getting DFA'd by the Giants, he had his second child. Here's Thomas Gavello riding a 6-game hitting streak. Pitch on the way, and Gavello swings and misses. That was an elevated fastball to Gav. Here it is, and Gavello takes up and outside. Gavello 6 for 17 in the series in El Paso. The 1-1. A swing and a fly ball to straightaway center field. It's carrying some. Paris is back, and Paris squares up at the last moment on the warning track and makes the catch for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down, and Nate Furman top of the order. This will begin Klassen's second trip through the order. And again, it's a much better time to hit right now than it was back in the first inning. So let's see if the second time through the order brings better things for the River Cats offense. Furman tapped out to Klassen his first time up. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul back to the screen for strike one. Oh, 1 is a strike. That one finds the inside. A curveball broken off that time by Klassen to get ahead 0-2. Furman's hit safely in back-to-back games. Went 6 for 26 in El Paso last week. The 0-2 is up and away with a fastball. Here's the 1-2, and it's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A changeup there from Klassen. Center fielder Paris is still in the sun. He's shading towards left. Shadows have captured the right fielder Teodosio. Two, and Furman takes just wide. 95 on the fastball, and it's a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, bases clear, 2 outs, bottom of the third, 3-0 Bees. And the pitch. A swung on and missed. Furman swings through a fastball at 97, and that ends a 1-2-3 inning worked by George Klassen, his second one of those, and that's his 3rd strikeout. Nothing across for the River Cats. As we go to the middle innings now, top of the 4th coming up. It's the Bees 3 and the River Cats nothing. But key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles. Like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG. Or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
Ryan Nicholson in from the left side to start the top of the 4th inning. And he starts off with a called strike thrown by Trent Harris. Harris got the final 2 outs of the 3rd. He allowed 2 of his 3 inherited runners to score. The 0-1 is outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Tristan Beck went 2 1/3 innings. Beck gave up 3 hits, including a home run to Bryce Teodosio that opened the scoring tonight. The 1-1. A swing and a fly ball to straightaway center field. Angled back to his right. Turner Hill with the breeze carrying it some. He makes the catch for out number 1. And they're playing Logan's old walk-up music here. Cruel Summer. Here's the pitch on the way, and it is taken for a strike by Porter, who singled in his first at-bat back here at Sutter Health Park off Tristan Beck to start the 3rd inning. There's the 0-1, and it's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. All 3 runs the Bees have scored charged to Beck. Tristan walked 2 and struck out a season-high 5. Here's the 1-1, and Porter swings and trickles it foul, third base side. And now 1-2. Logan does have some history in the state of Utah. He's from Surprise, Arizona, but he attended Utah Tech, formerly known as Dixie State. Here's the 1-2, and it is off the outside, just barely. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Prior to attending Utah Tech, then known as Dixie State, he attended Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva, Oklahoma. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a fly ball left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Logan Porter 2 for 2 in his return to Sutter Health Park. So Logan Porter feeling very much at home in his old digs. And now Errol Vera. Vera fly to right his first time up. The pitch, and it's up and outside, ball 1. That hit by Porter, the second hit surrendered by Trent Harris. The 1-0 is a ball a bit high. Not by much. It was a curveball thrown by Trent. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is a strike. That one at the knees. It's 2-1. Three-0 Salt Lake. Gavello is well off the line at third. 2-1 pitch, a swing and a pop-up. This is a shallow left. Coming in is Brennan. The infielder's going out, but Brennan is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 gone in the top of the 4th, and Christian Moore. Top of the order coming up next. Moore will bat for the second time in as many innings, and for the 3rd time in 4. And he's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the 3rd. That was the last hit given up by Beck. Here's the pitch, and it is upstairs, ball 1. You got the AC pumping again here, Riley? It's freezing. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike, and it's even at 1-1 to Christian Moore. I'll blame Ken Korak and Johnny Dasco for somehow breaking the AC. It is pouring out cold air up here. I want to feel some of that mid-70s they have outside right now. Here's the 1-1 and a swing and a pop foul back to our right and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Christian Moore. Logan Porter at first base with 2 outs. Bees leading 3-0. Harris deals, and it's a breaking ball down and away, and Moore literally holding himself back there. Held the swing and then hopped up and down in the batter's box. Here's the 2-2, and Moore takes high and tight in a full count, so Porter will be going on this pitch. Also, traveling around the league gives you great perspective, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing to come back here and see how awesome the field looks. The field was all torn to bits in El Paso. And I can't say enough about what Chris Shasta and his grounds crew do here, the magic that they were. Here's the 3-2, and it's high and tight. So more walks, and that is the first walk issued by Harris. He hit his first batter. It's the first time he's thrown ball 4. That'll bring a visit from pitching coach Alan Quijano. Gives us our first chance to check the out-of-town scoreboard in the PCL. They're in the bottom of the 9th in Oklahoma City. El Paso trying to win its 4th straight. They're 2 outs away from doing that. El Paso has an 8-5 lead on OKC. They are in a lightning delay in Sugar Land right now. Albuquerque and Sugar Land are delayed because there's lightning in the area. That tends to happen down there in Houston. Round Rock all over Reno, 8-0. Round Rock leading in the 5th inning at Greater Nevada Field. And Tacoma leading in Vegas 3-2, that game in the bottom of the 3rd at Las Vegas Ballpark, a place we haven't seen in quite some time. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a line drive, rock to left field. That's going to get down and be extra bases as it rolls to the wall. Porter scores easily. Christian Moore being waved in behind him, and he'll score without a throw. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Kyron Paris. Paris had walked his previous 2 at-bats, and now gets his first hit of the night, and it's a biggie. It's 5-0 Bees. On a line clear off to the right of Will Brennan. Had an easy path to the wall. So here is Ben Goebel. Pitch on the way is a breaking ball for a strike. Pitch is up and in, and it's 1-1. The River Cats have been outscored 16-2 over their last 13 innings, going back to Sunday in El Paso. The 1-1, a swing and a miss, breaking ball in. There's actually a cutter there from Harris, and it's 1-2. Those flags pretty starched in right field, blowing from right to left is the wind. The 1-2, a swing and a foul back to our right. The 1-2, swing and a foul off the equipment of Rodriguez. That was a 2-seamer from Trent, and it was fouled back off of Jesus. One-two on the way, and a swing and a miss, and Harris gets him on a curveball at 77. The inning is over. It's the second strikeout for Harris, but 2 more runs for the Bees on 2 more hits. No errors and 1 left. To the bottom of the 4th, 5-0 Salt Lake on the River Cats Digital Network.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino. So many ways to play. You'll stay all day. We have your favorite table games and hundreds of the latest slots, plus 6 award-winning restaurants. And check out Apex with a world-class arcade and bowling center, an awesome indoor kart track, and exciting sports bar. Book a room and stay to play another day. It's where entertainment meets excitement. It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories. Like Kate, who was off on a long road trip with her best friend when the dash lit up like a game show. They find the nearest Les Schwab. Turns out they really needed an oil change. It was done in a flash. Road trip saved. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires. Our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
5-0 Bees, and the River Cats still looking for their first hit as we go to the bottom of the fourth, and that pitch taken for a ball by Jesus Rodriguez, who grounded to third his only other time up. Again, this is Klassen's second trip through the order. Only guy he's faced twice is the leadoff hitter Nate Furman. Here's the 1-0, and Rodriguez squares to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Change up there from Klassen, levels the count at 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Bees, 0s across the line score for the River Cats. They've had 1 base runner. Basabe walked with 1 out in the second. That's been it. The 1-1 is swinging a foul at the plate. One ball, 2 strikes to Jesus, followed by Will Brennan and then Scott Bandura. Klassen's been pitching really well of late. Mentioned coming off 3 straight quality starts, including a 7-inning start against Vegas on Wednesday, and he's staked to a 5-0 lead here. The 1-2 is very high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jason Foley getting loose in the River Cats bullpen. Thought maybe he'd be done with his time in Sacramento after we get back from El Paso, but he's here for at least another week. The 2-2 is in tight and a full count. Payoff pitch, a swing and a chopper to the left side. It's got to be cut by the third baseman Goebel, and on to first, a low throw, but it's handled by Jamer Candelario over there for out number 1. Will Brennan in from the left side, outfield straight away, and the pitch is swung on and grounded foul outside of first. Brennan was the first of 3 strikeout victims so far for George Klassen. As Klassen began his motion, home plate umpire stops everything as there's a baseball that's come loose out in right field. So Casey James stepping out and allowing Teodosio, the right fielder, to go retrieve it. The 0-1 is a breaking ball strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Brennan. Again, to be followed by Scott Bandura. The 0-2, a swing and a miss. And a changeup away gets him, so Brennan strikes out for a second time. And George Klassen dialed in. That's his fourth strikeout. Half have come at the expense of Brennan, who went reaching for that one. So Klassen trying to make it back-to-back clean innings. Scott Bandura, left-handed hitter, and the pitch is swung on and popped up to right. It's going to be Teodosio underneath it, and Teodosio in the shadows out there now makes the catch. That ends indeed a 1-2-3 inning for Klassen, his third one of those in 4 tries. Nothing across for the River Cats. To the 5th inning, it's 5-0 Salt Lake on River Cats Digital Network. It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento River Cats, on the front lines for us all.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up, plus earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network, and our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino. So many ways to play. You'll stay all day. We have your favorite table games and hundreds of the latest slots, plus 6 award-winning restaurants. And check out Apex with a world-class arcade and bowling center, an awesome indoor kart track, and exciting sports bar. Book a room and stay to play another day. It's where entertainment meets excitement. It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
Yolmer Sanchez leads off the 5th. The new River Cats pitcher is Jason Foley, who continues his rehab assignment with the River Cats, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. A half-hearted swing there from Yolmer Sanchez, who's 1 for 2. An RBI single that came off Trent Harris in the 3rd inning. So Harris is done, goes an inning and 2/3 and gives up 2 runs. 5-0 Bees. The 0-1 is off the outside. In addition to the 2 runs, Harris gave up 3 hits. He walked 1, plus he hit a batter, and he struck out 2. Here's the 1-1, and it's gonna hit him. It got him in the leg. Sanchez tried to spin out of the way of it, and he gets plunked. So an inauspicious start to the 5th inning for Jason Foley as he gets Sanchez, on the back of the leg. Foley had a tough go of it on Sunday in El Paso, did not record an out. He faced 4 batters, gave up 2 hits, 4 runs all earned, 2 walks. Here's the pitch, and it's very high, ball 1. Ooh, the sun really gleaming off the glass buildings of downtown Sac and into our eyes. I got to throw the shades back on here for a moment. Here's the 1-0, and it's way inside as Candelario lifts his arms out of the way. For Jason Foley, this is now his 17th appearance with the River Cats. 1-1, a 7.80 ERA. 15 innings, he's given up 13 earned runs on 19 hits, 10 strikeouts to 7 walks. That's the 3rd batter he's hit in his time with Sacramento. Here's the 2-0, and it is a strike on the outside. That is a wicked reflection off those windows. Shades on here in the booth. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a fly ball toward downtown Sac, but that's going to bend well foul and onto the grass hill. Got to make a youngster happy. Go home with a souvenir, something to talk about for a while. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball yanked foul off the facing of the first base camera well, and it caroms out into right field. Ah, yeah, it came off the carom to that youngster who brought the glove. He was ready to make a play. It landed in front of him. Played a good bounce. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. A swing and a fly ball to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Looping single off the bat of Candelario. And with Sanchez in motion, he easily gets to third base. So runners at the corners, nobody out, and the Bees are primed to get more. Already leading 5-0. Bryce Teodosio homered his first time up, struck out his last time facing Harris. And he takes that pitch for strike 1. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. That one down and in. And it's 0-2 to Teodosio. Sanchez at third, Candelario at first. Second baseman Furman shading the middle. Gavello playing next to the bag at third. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Foley gets a strikeout on a slider down and in. So there's one unproductive out. We'll see if Foley can come up with another one. Ryan Nicholson has struck out and flied to center. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. That one down and away from Nicholson. One game's gone final in the Coast League. El Paso does win a 4th straight game. They defeat Oklahoma City in Bricktown 8-5. So the Chihuahuas all of a sudden are hot. The 0-1 is down and away. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike to Nicholson. Here's the pitch. A swing and a line drive center field coming in, making the catch on that screamer, Turner Hill. He'll come up firing. His throw in is cut off by Basabe. So it's a line drive sac fly for Ryan Nicholson and a 6-0 Salt Lake lead. Logan Porter 2 for 2 in his return to Sutter Health Park as a member of the Bees. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Runner goes. The pitch is taken for a strike. The throw down to second is in time. Jesus Rodriguez catches his second runner tonight trying to steal. And the caught stealing goes 2-4. So that ends the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and after that, none left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Bees on the River Cats Digital Network.
Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Let's go.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/love it. Service not available everywhere.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run. Oslevis Basabe has been the only River Cats base runner tonight as he walked in the second inning, and he takes strike one here to start the fifth. George Klassen and the Bees leading 6-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Klassen has yet to surrender a hit. Basabe followed by Turner Hill and Dayson Cruz. Slide step and the pitch, and a swing and a ground ball yanked foul third base side. Tough one for the Giants at home right now as they trail the Blue Jays 8-3. It was a good win last night for the Giants. Elliot Ramos, 2 homers and a Little League homer. There's a swing and a fly ball to shallow right field. Racing in, sliding feet first, and making the catch, Teodosio for out number 1. Good pursuit and a good finish there by Teodosio to secure the out. And he denies the River Cats their first hit. Trevor McDonald, tough night for our guys. Surrendered 8 runs on 11 hits and 2 1/3 innings. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for strike one by Turner Hill. Oh, 1, a swing and a miss off speed, and it's now 0-2. Oh-2 is up and outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Braxton Roxby getting loose in the River Cats pen, so it'll be 1 and done for Jason Foley. The 1-2, a swing and a foul sliced off to the left. Here's the 1-2 on the way, and a swing and a miss. Hill strikes out on an off-speed pitch, a changeup away. And when you talk about the changeup of Klassen, it's a more firm pitch than, say, the changeup of Wisenhunt, which sits low 80s. This is like higher 80s on the changeup. That was 87. That's just nasty stuff. Jason Cruz in from the left side, and he takes low and in for ball one. The 1-0 is cut on and miss. High fastball at 96. This next pitch will be the 70th thrown by Klassen. The 1-1, a swing and a miss. There's that changeup at 87. Now he's got that pitch working for him. One ball, two strikes. Klassen trying for his third consecutive clean inning. The 1-2. And a swing and a one-hopper hit hard, but gloved on one bounce by the shortstop, Vera. He's got it, and he throws to first to get Cruz. And indeed, 3 straight clean frames worked by Klassen, and 4 and 5 tries. Nothing across for the River Cats, who are still without a hit through 5. As we go to the 6th, it's 6-0 Salt Lake on the River Cats Digital Network.
Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Jackson, 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 Jackson. Let's go.
It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento River Cats, on the front lines for us all.
O'Reilly. Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with our limited edition O'Reilly Brake Parts Cleaner while supplies last at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get 2 cans for $8. Our professional parts people can recommend all the parts and supplies you need for your brake job. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, to get 30, to get 20, 20, 20, to get 20, 20, to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month. Sold!
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
New pitcher for the River Cats is Braxton Roxby. And Roxby will face Logan Porter. Our old pal is 2 for 2 in his return to Sutter Health Park. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. The pitch is taken inside for ball 1. Porter was up when the 5th inning came to an end. Jamer Candelario was caught stealing by Jesus Rodriguez. The last time Rodriguez had 2 caught stealings was April 16th last year with Scranton Wilkes-Barre, a swing and a foul at the plate when he was still a Yankees farmhand. It was also his only other time with 2 caught stealings in a game at the AAA level. Thanks to Riley Hallinan, as always, for that. 1 ball, 1 strike to Logan Porter, facing his former battery mate Braxton Roxby. A swing and a foul off to the right, out of play. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jason Foley preceded Roxby. Foley went 1 inning, gave up a run on a hit a batter, and struck out 1. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch, and it's very high, up and in, 2-2. The 2-2. is low and away with a slider and a full count. So Porter trying to keep his night perfect. He's worked the count full versus Braxton Roxby. 3-2 is inside. And Porter does still have his perfect night intact as he draws a leadoff walk. On the out-of-town scoreboard, they called that game after 7 innings in Sugarland due to lightning. So Sugarland with a 6-5 win. That's tough for Albuquerque, trailing by just a run. But they could not continue because of the lightning in the area. Again, the other final, El Paso over OKC 8-5. Here's Errol Vera, who has flied out twice. The pitch is taken for a strike at the knees. Pitch coming, and it's outside. And the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike to Vera. Be followed by the top of the order, Christian Moore. Sun's still shining on downtown Sacramento, although the light's not reflecting in our eyes anymore. Well, that's the CalSTRS building. That's West Sac. Here's the 1-1 and a swing and a pop-up. This is going to be on the infield. And third base side, Gavello comes a little more than halfway down the line and makes the catch in fair territory. And now top of the order, Christian Moore, who's 1 for 2 more, has singled and scored. Last time up, he walked and scored. For Braxton Roxby, this is his 25th relief appearance, 3-2 with a 4.86 ERA. Here's the pitch, and it is low, ball 1. Roxby pitched on Saturday in El Paso. 2 scoreless innings, did not allow a hit. Walked 1, struck out 2. He's been pitching really well of late. Here's the 1-0, and a swing and a fly ball lifted foul down the right side out of play. Here's the 1-1. Way inside, and it knocks Moore off his feet. Christian Moore went 7 for 23, hit .304 in that series last week versus Vegas and Salt Lake. The 2-1, runner goes, a swing and a foul off to the right over the netting. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Christian Moore. Logan Porter at first base with 1 out, 6-0 Bees. The 2-2 is down and away and a full count. Roxby tried a slider that time, Moore unwilling to chase. Payoff pitch, Porter goes, a swing and a miss, a throw down by Rodriguez. I think he was interfered with, and he was. So the runner is out, and the inning is over. That was batter interference. And clear to see because Rodriguez can tell that he couldn't go through on that throw, couldn't follow through because he hit Moore, who got in his way. So the inning is over, and for Roxby, that's his first strikeout. Then the batter interference caught stealing ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After that, none left. Bottom of the 6th, Rivercats looking for their first hit. It's 6-0 Bees on the Rivercats Digital Network.
It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino. So many ways to play. You'll stay all day. We have have your favorite table games and hundreds of the latest slots, plus 6 award-winning restaurants. And check out Apex with a world-class arcade and bowling center, an awesome indoor kart track, and exciting sports bar. Book a room and stay to play another day. It's where entertainment meets excitement. It's game on at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento Rivercats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run. It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento Rivercats, on the front lines for us all.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network, and our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
George Klassen's first pitch of the 6th inning is a slider that misses for ball 1 to Jake Holton. The Rivercats trail 6-0, and they do not have a hit to this point. Here's the 1-0. And it's very high. 2 balls and no strikes. Klassen has worked 3 straight perfect innings. And he's retired 11 in a row entering the 6th. Rivercats have had just 1 base runner. Basabe drew a walk with 1 out in the 2nd. The pitch is a strike. That one pings the outside corner. And it's 2-1. 6 runs, 7 hits for the Bees, 0s for the Rivercats. The 2-1 is down and in. They appeal a check swing and no swing, says the first base umpire, Caleb Martin. Rivercats could use just something to disrupt the rhythm here for Klassen. Three-1 is in the dirt, ball 4. So Klassen overcooks a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. And that breaks up the 11 in a row retired by the former Golden Gopher. So here is Thomas Gavello. He's only had 1 chance so far to try and extend his hitting streak to 7 games. Gavello fly to the warning track and center his only other time up. Best hit ball the Rivercats have had all night. Pitch is taken for a strike. A breaking ball flipped in. Purple glow now emanating from the horizon as the sun takes its final bow on this day here in Sacramento. That pitch outside. And 1 ball and 1 strike. Very pleasant night in these parts. One ball, 1 strike, and it's on the way. A swing and a fly ball to deep center field. Again going back is Paris. Paris this time in front of the warning track will make the catch. Second bit of great contact Gavello has had, but nothing to show for it. Twice he's fly to deep center. Nate Furman in from the left side. The shortstop Vera shading the middle. The pitch is swung on and missed by Furman. 96 on the heater from Klassen. That was his 80th pitch. Well, you go back to Sunday at this ballpark, and the Marlins were in town playing the A's, and Yuri Perez was pulled with a perfect game after 92 pitches. That was a big to-do. That pitch is low and in, and it's 1-1. And how about the way that game ended? The Marlins completed the sweep 9-8. The A's really made a push versus the Miami bullpen. 1-1 is outside. And 2 balls and a strike. I mentioned that game obviously because Klassen here has not surrendered a hit into the 6th. But he has walked 2, including the first batter of this inning, Jay Colton, who stands at first, being held by Candelario. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a pop-up into the gathering twilight back of the left side of the infield. Vera is out. He's going to be called off by Sanchez, the left fielder, who makes the catch for the second out. So Furman 0 for 3. Jesus Rodriguez twice is grounded to third. Second baseman Moore shades the middle. Here's the pitch. Jesus swings and chops it foul outside of third. Pitch on the way, a swing and a foul sprayed off to the right. 97 on the fastball. Klassen's stuff has stayed razor sharp. Now into the mid-80s in his pitch count. The 0-2 to Jesus, a swing and a ground ball toward the middle, but to his left goes the shortstop, Vera. He has it. He underhands to Christian Moore. Fielder's choice goes 6-4. And that ends the inning. The River Cats get a base runner that inning, but do not get a hit. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We are now into the 7th, where it's 6-0 Bees on the River Cats Digital Network. On the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles. Like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG. Or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
6-0 Salt Lake. Braxton Roxby back to work for the top of the 7th inning here at Sutter Health Park. Zach Bayruti, glad to be with you on this beautiful night in Northern California. A swing and a foul at the plate. by Kyron Paris. Paris has not been retired tonight. He's walked twice, and last time up hit a 2-out, 2-run double. That was off Trent Harris in the fourth. Deep in the twilight now here in West Sacramento. The 0-1 is outside, and it's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Dinger trying to get the fans fired up as the River Cats still without a hit here into the 7th. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss. High cutter there from Braxton, and it's 1-2. This is Roxby's second inning. He walked the first batter he faced in the 6th, but faced the minimum with a strikeout and then a batter's interference on a stolen base attempt that ended the inning. The 1-2. A check swing at a pitch down and away. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, Caleb Martin. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. A swing and a miss. Good breaking ball from Roxby. A sharp slider gets Kyron Paris, who makes an out for the first time tonight. So for Roxby, it's back-to-back strikeouts. He got more as part of that strikeout batter interference that ended the 6th, and he gets Kyron Paris to begin the 7th. This is the 9th time in River Cats franchise history, going back to 2005, that they have not had a hit through 7 innings. The pitch, a swing and a ground ball foul past the third base dugout. Twice last year, the River Cats didn't get a hit through 7. A game here on June 25th versus Oklahoma City. They lost that game 16-0. I remember that one, unfortunately. And then August 22nd versus El Paso, where they lost 12-1. There's the 0-1, a swing and a miss. And it's now 0-2. I want to say Jackson Wolf started that game for El Paso on August 22nd. If so, River Cats faced him last week. Yeah, he did start that game. I remember talking about that last week. Pitch is swung on and looped toward the left side, past the diving shortstop Basabe off to his right into left field, a base hit. Just a little looper there deep in the 5-6 hole. Basabe did all that he could, wound up on his hands and knees and is scraping himself up off the grass. But Ben Goebel has his first hit of the night. Yomer Sanchez is 1 for 2, an RBI single in the 3rd. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. He was the first batter Jason Foley faced, and he's the guy who scored the last run in this game in the 5th. The pitch is outside, ball 1. 6-0 Salt Lake. The 1-0, a swing and a pop-up into the twilight sky. First base foul territory. Cruz sees it, and he makes the catch a little more than halfway down the line in foul territory. Jamer Candelario will have to wait as a throw to first base, and it skips away from Dason Cruz. So up to second base goes Goebel, and that's an E1 throwing error on Roxby, and that'll be the first error of the ball game. Here's the pitch to Candelario, and it's a strike, and it's going to be challenged. So Candelario elects to challenge it. First one we've had tonight, I do believe. And it was a ball off the outside. So Candelario wins the challenge. And that was 9/10 of an inch off the plate. So the Bees still have their full complement of challenges. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a foul back of home plate to the first base on deck circle was barehanded by Teodosio, who waits to bat next. The last time that Salt Lake threw a no-hitter was here at this ballpark. 2009, Sean O'Sullivan. That's going way back. July 28th, 2009. The pitch, a swing and a fly ball to right field. It's right at Scott Bandura, who makes the catch that ends the inning. So the hit and error do not hurt. No runs, one hit, one error, and one left. As we stand and stretch in the capital city, Rivercats looking for their first hit as we go to the bottom of the seventh. It's 6-0 Bees on the Rivercats Digital Network.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento Rivercats, on the front lines for us all. Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento Rivercats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run. 6-0 Salt Lake, bottom of the seventh inning. George Klassen has yet to surrender a hit, and his first pitch will miss to Will Brennan, whom he's struck out twice, both times swinging. Klassen has 5 strikeouts, 2 have come at Brennan's expense. Klassen deals, and Brennan swings and rolls this one foul first base side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third baseman Ben Goebel is way off the line. Not quite all the way back to the outfield grass, about a little more than 3/4 of the way. The rest of the infield pushed all the way back. This will be Klassen's 89th pitch. It's on the way. And a swing and a ball slapped to the left side. It's cut off by the third baseman Goebel, who I mentioned was playing way off the line. He throws to first to get Brennan, who puts a ball in play for the first time, but he's out number 1. And Scott Bandura coming up next, who's 0 for 2. Bandura is grounded to first and flied to right. The only other time the Rivercats had been no-hit, we mentioned Salt Lake no-hit him here in 2009. June 9th, 06, the Portland Beavers, in a 7-inning game, game 2 of a doubleheader, no-hit the Rivercats. Pitch is outside, ball 1. That was also here at Sutter Health Park. Let's go Rivercats chant breaking out. Fans trying to help the Rivercats into the hit column. Here's the 1-0. And it's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Klassen going to the changeup. The 2-0 swing and a miss. Bandura got dealt a 96-mile-an-hour fastball in. There's no activity in the Salt Lake bullpen. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss. That one crackled in at 98. That's the best fastball in terms of velo that Klassen's thrown all night. Seems like he's gotten better as the night's gone on here. Two and two, and the pitch. A swing and a foul back. That was 96. Two balls, two strikes. Base is clear, one out. The pitch, a swing and a ball slap foul, third base side, over by the third base camera well. There is action in the River Cats bullpen as a left-hander's throwing out there. Juan Sanchez is getting loose. Looks like maybe Bandura broke his bat there. Two balls, two strikes. Here it is, and it's way inside as Bandura jackknifed out of the way in a full count. 97 on the heater from Klassen, who has walked two batters tonight. It's been it. Three-two. Swing and a ball slap foul into the seats off to the left. Slide step in the payoff pitch. Up and away, he walked him. And now a right-hander starts to throw in the Bees' pen. And we're going to get a visit to the mound here from Shane Lukes, the pitching coach. Jared Southard is getting loose in the Bees' pen. On the out-of-town scoreboard, Round Rock with a 10-5 lead in Reno. Round Rock led that game 10-0, and the Aces have knocked half the runs off their deficit, but they still trail by 5. That game also in the bottom of the 7th. Vegas has a 6-5 lead in Vegas over Tacoma. That game in Las Vegas. Tacoma's just concluded a 2-week homestand. So here is Basabe. Pitch is down and away, ball one. Basabe, one of the three guys who have walked in this game for the River Cats. The 1-0 is a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Way inside, 3-0. So Klassen now at 100 pitches. On the way, and Basabe takes inside and walks on 4 pitches. How long will the leash be here for Klassen? At this point, I can't imagine they're going to bring him back out for the 8th, and he's not going to make it through the 7th. So here comes Doug Davis, and Klassen will leave having not allowed a hit. And it was 101 101 pitches for George Klassen. And this will now turn into a combined effort for a no-hitter as Doug Davis will take the ball, let him go as long as he could. And Jared Southard will be the new pitcher. He'll take the baton and try and keep the no-no intact for the Bees when we come back after this call to the bullpen break from Sutter Health Park. 2 on, 1 out. It's 6-0 Bees, and we're back after this.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say, I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
All right, Jared Southard is the new pitcher after 101 pitches from George Klassen, who did not give up a hit. Southard takes over here in the 7th inning with 2 on and 1 out. It's 6-0 Bees. Southard throws and a swing and a miss, a fastball in to Turner Hill, who's 0 for 2. Hill has grounded into a fielder's choice and struck out swinging. So Klassen goes 6 1/3 innings without allowing a hit. He walked 4. Here's the pitch, and it's very high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Walked 4, struck out 5. Obviously the line's still pending other than that. He's responsible for Scott Bandura at second, Oslevis Basabe at first. Southard's 1-1 is down and in, and did it get his foot? It did. Turner Hill came up hopping. And so the River Cats still don't have a hit, but they have the bases loaded with 1 out. So this is getting a little weird now. Got him on his back foot. It's like the top of his back foot. And one big swing here would change the complexion of this game. Here's Dason Cruz, and the pitch on the way is in the dirt, ball 1. That one at 95 from Southard. Southard making his 32nd appearance, his 30th out of the pen, 0-1, a 4.82 ERA, 46 2/3 innings. He's allowed 50 hits, 44 strikeouts to 21 walks. The 1-0 is way inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. A kitty on every pillow. Bandura at third, Basabe at second, and Hill at first. The pitch is taken for a strike, and it's 2-1. 6-0 Bees. The River Cats, again, do not have a hit. The 2-1. A swing and a fly ball foul off to the left. Levels the count at 2-2. Southard, 25 years old, out of the University of Texas. A native Texan out of Rouse High School in Leander, Texas. Two balls, 2 strikes to Dason Cruz. The pitch, a swing and a chopper toward third, but foul. And he broke his bat. 3,005 the paid attendance tonight, 3,005 to open this homestand. It's like the home plate umpire, Casey James, was collecting some wood chips at home plate, handed them off to P.J. Piliteri, the River Cats hitting coach, who's hoping that Dason Cruz can get the first River Cats hit of the night. If he does, River Cats would be on the board. The 2-2. A swing and a liner into right field, a base hit. Coming in to score, Bandura. Everybody else will go up one station. And there it is, the first River Cats hit of the night and their first run. That third base dugout is jubilant right now. 6-1 Bees. One in the run column and finally one in the hit column for the River Cats. And they still are set up nicely for more. The pitch is outside and ball one to Jake Holton. The 1-0, and it's up and in. 2 balls and no strikes, so again, Southern falls behind. Basabe at third, Hill at second, Cruz at first. The 2-0, way inside, 3-0. River Cats will walk away from getting the tying run of the plate. 3-0 pitch, and Jake takes inside, and Southern walks in a run. So that closes the book on George Klassen, who goes 6 1/3 hitless innings, but gives up 2 runs, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. And this is Doug Davis coming out to the mound. And there was somebody throwing in the bullpen, so it's a really short leash for Southern. And the new pitcher will face Thomas Gavello, who looks to extend his hitting streak to 7 games, and he'll face a new pitcher to try and get that done, and it's Caleb Ort. I beg your pardon, it's Sammy Peralta, the new pitcher, when we come back. After this call to the bullpen break, bases loaded, 1 out, and the tying run coming up. It's 6-2 Bees, and we're back after this.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
Sammy Peralta, the left-hander, to face the left-handed hitting Thomas Gavello. And Gavello represents the tying run Took until the 7th inning for the River Cats to get their first hit. Now they have the tying run at the plate. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch, and Gavello takes a strike on the outside. Sammy Peralta has bounced around this season. He's been with the Brewers, the Rockies, and now the Angels organizations. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Peralta threw him a Bugs Bunny breaking ball there, and Gavello was way out in front of it. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Gavello swings and shoots one off the end of the bat to short. Takes a funky hop on Vera. Goes to second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. That thing took a wicked hop, and it spun back to Vera. He did a nice job to hang with it. It's a fielder's choice. That goes 6-4 and an RBI for Gavello, and it's now 6-3. So the River Cats have cut the deficit in half here in the 7th. They forced Holton out at second base, so it'll be Cruz at third, Gavello at first, and now Furman, who's 0 for 3. Tying run still at the plate for Sacramento. Furman batting .230 versus Southpaws this season. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike on the inside. Mentioned the 3 organizations for Peralta. He's been in the big leagues with the Rockies. He's made 2 appearances in the major leagues with Colorado this season. Had 2 appearances with the Brewers AAA club in Nashville. Here's the 0-1, and it's outside. And 1 ball and 1 strike as Furman wouldn't bite on a sweeper. Peralta spent most of the season with Albuquerque. We saw him with Albuquerque, 21 appearances for the Isotopes, where he went 7-1 with a 5.06 ERA. This is his 5th appearance with the Bees. The 1-1 is a strike. That was a 2-seamer right there. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a line drive right field. That's in there for a hit, and it's going to the right field corner. Cruz scores. Gavello's around third. He will score as he dives across. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Nate Furman. And a 1-run game at Sutter Health Park. Furman ripped this ball over the leaping first baseman Candelario and down to the right field corner. And the River Cats are so back. It's a 1-run game. When it looked about as bleak as it could look, they had not had a hit into this inning. And now Rodriguez can tie it with a base knock. Here it is, and Jesus swings at the first one, fouls it off to the right. Both those runs charged to Jared Southern. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul back to our right. No balls, 2 strikes to Jesus Rodriguez. The tying run all of a sudden at second base. The 0-2 in the dirt and kept out front by Logan Porter. Outfield straight away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Peralta gets him on a pitch down and in. The inning is over, but the River Cats have come back to cut it to a 1-run deficit after they trailed by 6 entering this inning. They score 5 runs. They get their first 2 hits of the night. There were no Bees errors and one man left stranded. This game looks and feels a lot different now as we go to the 8th. It's 6-5 Bees on the River Cats Digital Network.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say, I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento River Cats, on the front lines for us all. It's a 6-5 game now. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Juan Sanchez is the new pitcher for the River Cats, and he deals ball 1 to Bryce Teodosio, who opened the scoring tonight with a 2-out homer solo shot in the second inning off Tristan Beck. Here's the 1-0, and it is low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Sanchez takes over for Braxton Roxby, who did good work again. Roxby, 2 scoreless innings. And he gave up 1 hit, walked 1, struck out 2. That pitch way inside, and it's 3-0. Juan Sanchez faced 1 batter on Sunday in El Paso and got him to ground out. 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. A strike. Sanchez finds the zone. The absolute last thing Sanchez wants to do is walk the leadoff batter here after what we just saw in the 7th inning. He wants to keep momentum on the River Cats side. Here's the 3-1. And a swing and a fly ball to right. Drifting back some, but Bandura's got a beat on it. Backpedals to the edge of the warning track, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Good job there by Sanchez. He fell behind 3-0. Has a tendency to walk guys, but he forced Teodosio to get it in play, and he has out number 1. For Sanchez, he's making his 20th appearance, 0-1, the ERA, 10.03. 12 innings, he's given up 13 earned runs on 16 hits, 13 strikeouts, 20 walks. Ryan Nicholson is 0 for 2 with an RBI. A sac fly his last time up, and that pitch way inside for ball 1. That sac fly that he hit is the difference in the game right now. River Cats scoring 5 in the bottom of the 7th to cut it to a 1-run deficit. 6-5 Bees. Here's the 1-0, and it is going to miss just a bit, but it's going to be challenged by Rodriguez. So let's see what we got. This was a ball. So River Cats have 1 challenge left, 1.6 inches low. Logan Porter on deck. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. So once again, Sanchez falls behind 3-0 to a second straight hitter. .30 is a strike. Fastball caught the inside part of the plate. Now 3-1. Three-one is a strike. That one found the outside. So Sanchez has fought his way back in the sequence. It's been a lively crowd tonight. 3-2 is outside, and he lost him. And Alan Quijano will come out and he'll try and nip this in the bud. It's going to be a short leash, I believe, for Sanchez here. And there's a right-hander who's started throwing in the River Cats pen. On the out-of-town scoreboard, a wild one in Reno. Not the first time we've ever said that by any means. Round Rock led that game 10-0. It's now 10-9. That game going to the bottom of the 8th at Greater Nevada Field. Well, Dave Brundage not messing around here. Michael Fulmer getting loose in the bullpen. Nelson Rada is pinch running here for the Bees at first base. So they insert Rada as a pinch runner. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike down the middle by Logan Porter, who's had a perfect night so far in his return to Sutter Health Park. Logan, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Last time up, he drew a walk. The 0-1 is way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's Michael Fulmer getting hot in the bullpen. The 1-1 is a strike. That one on the outside, so Sanchez this time gets ahead. One ball, 2 strikes. Rada, the pinch runner at first, being held by Cruz. Here's the 1-2, and it's inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball at 94. Elsewhere in the PCL, Vegas has an 8-5 lead at home on Tacoma. That game in the bottom of the 7th. Here it's 6-5 Bees, top of the 8th. 2-2. Swing and a little tapper third base side, but foul. Two on the way. A swing and a foul back. He gave him a fastball, and Porter fouled it to the backstop. Great note here from Riley Hallinan. This is 17th time in franchise history the River Cats have not had a hit, had not had a hit through 6. They have them now. But the River Cats have not won a game where they've been no hit through 6. A swing and a foul back. They're 0-16 all time in franchise history, but they have a shot now to get their first win when being no hit through 6. They still trail by a run, but they had trailed by 6. And Juan Sanchez trying to keep momentum on their side. Errol Vera, the number 9 hitter, on deck. The 2-2 in the dirt, and it kicks away from Rodriguez, and up to second base goes Rada. He wanted the first sign of trouble. So a wild pitch. 3-2 coming. A swing and a chopper toward short. It's going to be backhanded by Basabe. A throw to first in time to get Logan Porter, who's retired for the first time tonight. And Dave Brundage will climb the dugout stairs. And he will summon Michael Fulmer to go after the number 9 hitter, Errol Vera. So Juan Sanchez faced 3 batters, gets 2 outs. He walked one of them. And he'll leave with Nelson Rada, the pinch runner at second base. Michael Fulmer enters to try and keep this a 1-run game. It's the Bees 6 and the River Cats 5. Runner at second base, 2 outs, top of the 8th, and we're back after this.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run. Michael Fulmer enters, a runner at second base, 2 outs, top of the 8th. It's 6-5 Bees. And Errol Vera, the number 9 hitter, takes a strike on the outside, a fastball at 93. Fulmer inherits that runner from Juan Sanchez, who went 2/3 of this inning. Did not allow a hit, but walked a batter. Again, Rada is a pinch runner at second base. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It was Ryan Nicholson who drew the walk. And immediately they pinch ran for him using Rada. No defensive implications because Nicholson's the DH, so straight switch. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a foul back. That was an elevated fastball. 94 from Fulmer, who looks loose here out of the gate. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball just missed. Fulmer going to his bread and butter there, the curveball. But it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the order, Christian Moore is on deck. This is the guy Fulmer wants to go after. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he gets him on the curveball. That time he came in on him, and Fulmer strands his inherited runner in scoring position and keeps momentum on Sacramento's side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man stranded. Bottom of the 8th, it's 6-5 Salt Lake on the River Cats Digital Network.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/loveit. Service not available everywhere.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. Rivercats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go Rivercats. Let's go.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles. Like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG. Or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
Rivercats entered the 7th inning trailing 6-0 and had not had a hit. They scored 5 runs on 2 hits in the 7th, and it's 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Will Brennan takes the first pitch from Dylan Tate down and in for ball 1. So Tate enters to start this inning. The pitch is low and in from the right-hander. 2 balls and no strikes. Tate, out of UC Santa Barbara, was drafted by the Rangers 4th overall in 2015. And Tate making just his 2nd appearance with Salt Lake. The pitch swung on and grounded sharply, but at the second baseman Moore, who fields with a backhand and lobs the toss to first to get Brennan for out number 1. So Brennan 0 for 4. And now Scott Bandura, who sparked that rally in the 7th inning by drawing a walk. Rivercats had 3 free passes, 2 walks, and a hit batsman before getting their first hit of the game, which was an RBI single from Dason Cruz. Here's the pitch from Tate, and it's taken for a strike. That pitch is outside. Yeah, 1 ball and 1 strike. One is down and in. Two-one is a strike. It was a check swing, but the pitch was a strike, and it's 2-2. Sammy Peralta went 2/3 of an inning, and he gave up all 5 runs. I beg your pardon. Jared Southard gave up all 5 runs that 7th inning as that pitch down and in. Southard came on in relief of the starter, George Klassen, who did not surrender a hit through 6 1/3. Klassen gave up 2 runs, and Southard gave up 3 runs, I beg your pardon. So it was 2 allowed by Southard and 2 allowed by Klassen and 3 by Southard as that swung on and grounded into right field, a base hit for Scott Bandura. And now Oslevis Basabe. So again, to recap, as I made a mess of it, Klassen gave up 2 runs in his 6 1/3 without allowing a hit. Jared Southard did not record an out, and he gave up the other 3 runs in that 7th inning. Sammy Peralta, 2/3 of an inning, did not allow a run of his own, but allowed all 3 of his inherited runners to score. The pitch on the way is taken inside for ball 1. The 1-0, a swing and a foul at the plate. And it's even at 1 ball and 1 strike to Oslevis Basabe. 0 for 1, 2 walks drawn, and a run scored. Turn to throw to first, and diving back goes Bandura. Bandura, in 40 games with the River Cats, has 5 steals and 6 attempts, being held by Jamer Candelario. Tate's 1-1. Bandura takes off. It's swung on and shot through the empty right side. A base hit. Bandura easily will cruise into third base, and the River Cats have runners at the corners with 1 out. Bandura took off for second. It pulled the second baseman Moore over to the bag, and that whole right side of the infield wide open for Basabe, who takes advantage. Great piece of hitting there by Basabe. And now Turner Hill, a guy the River Cats love to see up in this spot, a guy who makes a lot of contact. He has struck out tonight. He is officially 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch and scored as part of the 5-run 7th. The pitch is a strike on the outside. Tate found the outside corner. Tate, 6'2", 190 pounds, 32 years old. A veteran of 196 career Major League appearances, all out of the bullpen. Here's the 0-1, and Hill takes a backdoor pitch just wide. 1 ball and 1 strike, a backdoor sweeper. Tate was last in the big leagues with the Blue Jays last year, 6 appearances. He's been in the big leagues with the Orioles and the Blue Jays. The 1-1 is low, and now 2 balls and a strike. Two-1 is a breaking ball down and in. And now 3 balls and a strike. Dylan Tate signed just a couple of weeks ago by the Angels as a free agent on the 26th of June. 3-1. Outside, he walked him. And now the River Cats have the bases loaded for Dason Cruz, who had the first hit of the game for Sacramento last inning. So Logan Porter is going to go out and chat with Tate. River Cats is a team batting .330 this season with the bases loaded. Another hit here from Dason Cruz could give the River Cats the lead. The pitch is right down the middle for strike 1. Got some tarps off in the ballpark right now. The 0-1 is up and away. This guy's trying to get the River Cats offense another hit here that could give them the lead. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Obviously a spot here where Tate is pitching for a strikeout or a double play. Jake Holton on deck. Cruz will ask for time. Bandura at third, Basabe at second, and Hill at first. River Cats at one point trailed 6-0. Trying to come all the way back here. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball hit high and deep to center. Going back is Paris. He's at the edge of the warning track. Now on the track, he makes the catch. Plenty deep enough for everybody to tag and advance, and this game is tied. Dason Cruz gets it done. Puts the ball in play deep to center. And the River Cats, who once trailed 6-0, have tied this game now at 6-all. And now Jake Holton with a base hit could put the Bees down to their last 3 outs. Here's the pitch, and it is a strike on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper. Caught by the second baseman Moore, running along the rim of the outfield. Grass to his left. He snagged it in the webbing of the glove, and the inning is over. So the River Cats will settle for the tying run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left in scoring position. So we go to the top of the 9th in what is now a 6-6 game at Sutter Health Park on the River Cats Digital Network.
Now's the time to plug in. Meet the all-electric Toyota BZ, designed for drivers who embrace innovative reliability. With a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles, the BZ is built to take you farther. Fast charging gets you back on the road quickly, and every BZ battery is backed by an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, whichever comes first. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. See dealer for warranty terms and conditions.
Big plays happen on the field, but key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run. It's game day in Sacramento, and while the teams put in the work on the field, our team is putting in the work to ensure it goes off without a hitch. Across 70,000 square miles, day in, day out, PG&E is on the front lines, safely delivering gas, upgrading equipment, and keeping costs low. Because when neighbors look out for neighbors, all 16 million of them, that works for everyone. PG&E, proud partner of the Sacramento River Cats, on the front lines for us all.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Michael Fulmer's first pitch of the 9th inning is outside, ball 1 to Christian Moore in a 6-6 game now. The River Cats had trailed 6-0, had gone hitless through the first 6, and they have rallied to tie the score. Fulmer's 1-0, a swing and a fly ball to right field, right at Scott Bandura, who reaches up and makes the catch. For out number 1, Fulmer came on with a runner at second base and 2 outs in the 8th, struck out Errol Vera. And here he gets Christian Moore to fly out to start the 9th, and Kyron Paris coming up next. Paris had a 2-run double in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2 officially. He also has walked twice. Last time up, he struck out swinging. That was facing Braxton Roxby in the 7th. Gavello in the cutout at third. Here's the pitch. And it's a fastball that just misses the outside. 93 from Fulmer. The 1-0 is low and away. Curveball. 2 balls and no strikes. Juan Sanchez, who preceded Fulmer, a scoreless 2/3 of an inning, did not allow a hit, walked 1, did not record a strikeout. Fulmer trying to keep this game tied. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning when the River Cats will have 9, 1, and 2. Gavello, Furman, and Rodriguez scheduled. The pitch is very high. Three balls, no strikes. Here it is. And Fulmer gets one in there. Fastball at 93 for a strike, and it's 3-1. A swing and a foul off to the right. Cutter from Fulmer, and that one fouled off into the Sky River Casino Solon Club. 3-2 is in the dirt, kicks off to the left of Rodriguez, who has to chase it to the on-deck circle, third base side, and Fulmer walks Kyron Paris. Well, not the guy you want to put on. Paris can wreak havoc on the base paths. And now Ben Goebel. Goebel extending his hitting streak to 14 games with a base hit his last time up. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball for a strike. Curveball finds the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a ground ball toward the middle. It's taken by Furman to Basabe for one. On to first, in time! A double play, and it was a tricky one to turn. Furman had to go to the left side of the infield behind the bag. It was an awkward position to have to lead Basabe, but Furman did it. And the Rivercats get a turn, 4-6-3 on the buy one, get one free. And now they have a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the ninth, tied 6-6 on the Rivercats Digital Network.
Let's go.
Jackson. Rivercats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go Rivercats. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles. Like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG. Or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories. Like Kate, who was off on a long road trip with her best friend when the dash lit up like a game show. They find the nearest Les Schwab. Turns out they really needed an oil change. It was done in a flash. Road trip saved. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires. Our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
The Rivercats trying to complete a big comeback tonight. They trailed 6-0. It's now 6-6 in the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Orth, the right-hander, on to pitch. And his first offering to Thomas Gavello misses in the dirt for ball one. Rivercats had not had a hit through 6. They got 5 runs on a pair of hits in the 7th. They tied the game on a Dason Cruz sac fly in the 8th. And now Gavello leading off the 9th, followed by Furman and Rodriguez. Here's the pitch, and it is taken for a strike, and it's 1-1. Caleb Ort's been a tough nut to crack. Tied for second in terms of an earned run streak, has not allowed an earned run in 8 straight games. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a foul at the plate. That's in the Coast League. Trent Harris is part of that streak as well. Nick Zwak is also in there. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. A check swing at a pitch that just missed off the outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to Gavello, who's 0 for 3. 0-2. The 2-2, a swing and a fly ball to deep left. Going back is Sanchez. He reaches up on the warning track and makes the catch for out number 1, then jumps into the wall at the very end. So Gavello, trying to extend his hitting streak to 7 games, is now 0 for 4 tonight. But with an RBI, came on a fielder's choice ground out earlier in the 7th, that 5-run 7th. So now top of the order, Nate Furman, who had a 2-run double as part of that 5-run 7th inning. Here's the pitch, and Nate takes a strike from Ort, who's making his 36th appearance for the Bees. His 35th out of the pen. He's been a workhorse. 5-1, a 6.75 ERA in 36 innings, 45 strikeouts, 27 walks, 44 hits allowed. Here's the 0-1, and a strike, and it's going to be challenged by Furman. He'll put the last challenge on the line here. And it was a strike. It just clipped the bottom of the zone. So River Cats are powerless now to challenge. Salt Lake still has both challenges available. No balls, 2 strikes to Nate Furman. Oh-2, a swing and a foul ball lifted out of play to the left. The 0-2, a swing and a fly ball looped toward the left field line, but slicing foul out of play. Oh-2 is down and in. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a liner foul down the left side into the seats. If this game goes to extras, the River Cats will get another challenge available. Here's the 1-2, and it's up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 96 on the fastball from Ord, who's been in the big leagues with both the Red Sox and the Astros. 21, 22, 23 with the Red Sox, 24, and 25 with Houston. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive left field. This will get down. It's a base hit, and it's into the corner. Sanchez cuts it off, and Furman will have a long single. Furman got about a third of the way to second base and then turned back to first. That was a great job by Sanchez as he disappeared from our line of sight. Couldn't see how far that ball was going to get in the corner. He cut it off and was able to stop his momentum and get it back in, holding Furman to a single, and that is a huge deal, obviously. That would have put the winning run at second base. So now the winning run is at first, and here is Jesus Rodriguez, 0 for 4 tonight. The pitch. Jesus swings, lifts a fly ball to right. This is right at Teodosio. He says he has it, he's camped, and he does have it for out number 2. So Jesus attacking the first pitch. Here comes a guy that's due in Will Brennan. Brennan is 0 for 4 tonight. 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts. And it is important to keep in mind here that with 2 outs, Nate Furman, who has blazing speed, will be going on contact. The pitch, A swing and a pop-up. This is on the infield and should send it to extras. The first baseman cuts over. Candelario, he makes the catch on the infield grass. And that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left in the ninth. Free baseball tonight in the capital city, heading to the top of the 10th in a 6-6 game. The River Cats and the Bees on the River Cats Digital Network.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories. Like Kate, who was off on a long road trip with her best friend when the dash lit up like a game show. They find the nearest Les Schwab. Turns out they really needed an oil change. It was done in a flash. Road trip saved. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires. Our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
If you're not feeling the love from your internet provider, there's good news. No, they're not changing, but you've got a choice with Fidium Fiber Internet. We know what people are going through. Like Norman. He says, I keep paying more and more for less and less. Well, that's not right. Dana says, buffering. I hate buffering. So do we, Dana. Fidium Fiber delivers gig speeds over our 100% fiber network. And our smart Wi-Fi adapts to you. Visit fidiumfiber.com/love it. Service not available everywhere.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Always on the run? Power Market has everything you need right around the corner. Stop in for snacks, hot foods, cold drinks, and groceries, all in a clean and friendly neighborhood market. Grab what you need inside, and then save at the pump. All this month, join Power Market Loyalty Rewards and receive 16 cents off per gallon on every fill-up. Plus, earn a 200-point bonus. Just download the Power Market app and start saving today. Power Market, everything you need right around the corner.
Top of the 10th inning, Ben Goebel, the free runner for the Bees at second. A swing and a line drive into right field. A base hit for Yolmer Sanchez, and Goebel will hold at third. The first baseman, Dason Cruz, was playing in. He had a lunge at it, and I don't think Goebel could get a clean read on that, if it was going to be caught or not. And it was stung pretty well into right field. So Goebel, the free runner, holds at third base. Still Michael Fulmer out there for the River Cats. Fulmer's worked an inning and a third. Runners at the corners for Jamer Candelario in a 6-6 game. The Bees last scored in the 5th inning. River Cats scored 5 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. Infield is in now. The pitch is swung on and fouled back of home plate. River Cats 4-2 in extra innings. They've lost their last 2 extra inning games. May 29th in Reno, 5-3 and 11. June 18th in Oklahoma City, 5-4. That was the dagger as far as the first half hopes were concerned. James Tibbs with the walk-off, one of his 2 hits in that series. The pitch is outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 6 runs, 9 hits for the Bees. 6 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the River Cats. Infield in, the center fielder Hill is skewed towards left. The 1-1. A swing and a drive that's deep, but it's going to bend foul onto the grass berm and down by the tomato plants on the right field concourse. Which you should visit, by the way, if you're at Sutter Health Park. Pick off some cherry tomatoes. You can do that. They're amazing. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a tapper to first. It's going to be taken by the first baseman, Cruz. He'll wait on the line and apply the tag to Candelario. Cruz did the exact right thing there. His eyes the whole time were on the runner at third, Goebel. He conceded that Sanchez was going to have second, and he just stayed there to apply the tag on Candelario. So 3 unassisted, 2 in scoring position for Bryce Teodosio, who homered his first time up, has gone hitless since. He's 1 for 4. Since hitting that home run, he's struck out twice and flied to right. Infield stays in for Sacramento. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball strike. It buckled the knees of Teodosio. Fulmer would love a strikeout. Goebel at third, Sanchez at second. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a foul back to the screen, and now Fulmer 2/3 of the way there. No balls and 2 strikes. This is where you could see that curveball from Fulmer come into play. He loves to throw it. And he does not have to put it in the zone and try and get him to go fishing here. No balls, 2 strikes. Infield in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he went with the curveball and got him. On 3 pitches, Fulmer gets exactly what he was after. And for Fulmer, his second strikeout could not have come at a better time. And now Nelson Rada, who's taking his first at bat of the night. Rada was inserted as a pinch runner in the 8th after Ryan Nicholson walked. Nicholson had gone 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI with a sac fly. Fulmer not out of the woods yet. Infield back, third baseman Gavello stays in. The pitch to Rada is a curveball down and in. Check swing, he went around, and immediately Rada challenges. Again, it's 45 degrees from the front of home plate. Very forgiving for the hitters. Takes a little longer to queue up this animation. I might have to get on comms if it stays frozen. I think that's what they're doing right now. Gary DeFabio off to our left. All right, so they say it was a swing. Didn't see the animation, but it is a strike on Rada. Gavello in the cutout at third. Cruz is midway at first. The middle infielders are back. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball pulled weakly to first. It's gloved by Cruz. He'll underhand to Fulmer, who covers the bag. And Michael Fulmer works a scoreless 10th. He had second and third with 1 out. He had a runner at third base and at first with nobody out, and he gets out of it. And now all the River Cats have to do is plate the free runner. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of the 10th, still tied at 6 on the River Cats Digital Network. But key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made 1 call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say, I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Jackson, 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 Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
All right, bottom of the 10th inning, tied at 6. And all the River Cats need to do is get that free runner in from second base. Scott Bandura will lead it off. Will Brennan is the free runner at second. Caleb Ort is back out after working a scoreless 9th. What a job by Michael Fulmer in the 10th. Corner infielders in, turn a throw to second, and Brennan dives back. Corner infielders, of course, expecting a bunt here from Bandura. Oslevis Basabe is the hitter on deck if we get there. And again, the River Cats do have an additional challenge here in the 10th inning. Here's the pitch, and Bandura squares, pulls back, and takes a strike, and he will use the challenge right away. Yeah, and we'll get into this in a sec. Let's figure out the challenge first. And it was a ball low. So Logan Porter immediately was like, wait, they used all their challenges, so did the Bees dugout. But again, it's kind of a newer thing. You get an additional challenge and extras if you spend your challenges in the first 9, and that became the case when the challenge system went to Major League Baseball. It hasn't always been that way. Here's the 1-0, and Bandura again squares, pulls back, and takes a ball wide, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. We'll see if they keep the bunt on. Bandura squares, and he bunts. Third base side. Coming in to take it is Goebel. His only play is to first, and the second baseman Moore covering the bag. And Bandura does his job. 5-4 on the sacrifice. And now let's see if Basabe can get a ball in play. Basabe got a hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He's also walked twice and scored once. The infield in for the Bees. Here's the pitch, and Basabe swings and misses, and boy, did he take a mighty rip at that one. It was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball to the outside. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul back to the screen, and now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third base is Brennan with 1 out. He's the winning run. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a foul back. That was in on the hands. Basabe fought it to the backstop. Outfield has shallowed up now for Salt Lake. They're way in. The 0-2. Swing and a foul back to our right. Brennan not blazing speed at third base, but decent speed. He's the winning run there at third. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. Basabe scrappy. A 96-mile-an-hour fastball was elevated. River Cats were being no-hit through 6 tonight. They trailed 6-0 going into the 7th. This would be a whale of a comeback. Another 0-2. Swing and another foul ball off to the right. River Cats ready to pour out of the dugout if Basabe can end this game. Oh, 2 again. Strike 3 called. Basabe took it on the outside corner. So a massive strikeout there for Caleb Ort, because now the defense can play at their normal spots. Outfield back at normal depth. The third baseman, Goebel, stays in. The rest of the infield pushed back for Turner Hill. Here's the pitch, and it's low and in, ball 1. Turner does not have a hit tonight. He's 0 for 2. Has grounded out, struck out, been hit by a pitch, and walked. Trying to come up clutch here in the bottom of the 10th. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, but right to the shortstop, Vera. He bobbled for a moment and then throws it away! And that's how the River Cats complete the comeback tonight. And they come pouring out of the third base dugout. Turner Hill grounded it right at Errol Vera, the shortstop. And he had a slight bobble, and then given Hill's speed, he had to hurry the throw to first, and he threw it away. And the River Cats, who had gone hitless through 6 and who had trailed 6-0 going into the bottom of the 7th, come up with 7 runs late in this game and win it in the bottom of the 10th. It was grounded right at Vera, the shortstop. He bobbled it just slightly and then flung it wide of first. So an E6 is how this game ends. And the River Cats couldn't care less that it wasn't a hit. What a come-from-behind win to kick off this homestand. A gutsy win for the River Cats, who erase a 6-run deficit and win this one 7-6 here over the Bees. 1 run without the benefit of a hit in the bottom of the 10th inning. Wow. I guess only appropriate the River Cats don't have a hit in an inning where they walk it off, on a night where they didn't have a hit through the first 6. Our final totals tonight: Sacramento 7 runs, only 5 hits and 1 error. Salt Lake 6 runs, 9 hits, and that was their only error of the game, and it cost them the game. The winning pitcher, and very deserving of the honor, is Michael Fulmer. So Fulmer gets the win after a gutsy performance from him, especially in the 10th, where he had a runner at third base with less than 2 outs, with nobody out, in fact, and Fulmer is now 3-2. The losing pitcher is Caleb Ort. By the way, that run unearned for Ort, so his earned run streak continues, now 9 straight games, but he suffered the loss tonight. And for Caleb Ort, his record goes to 5-2, and there was no save. We'll have the time of the ball game and the paid attendance. We have 3,005, so we'll have the time of the ball game when we come back for the post-game portion of our broadcast, which is coming up next from Sutter Health Park. How about this one? The River Cats win it 7-6 and 10, and we're back for the post-game show after this on the River Cats Digital Network. But key players keep everything clean behind the scenes. That's why Advanced is proud to be the official custodial service partner of the Sacramento River Cats. From ballparks to boardrooms, we deliver a winning clean every time. Contact Advanced today for spotless service that's always a grand slam. Advanced, because a clean space is always a home run.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Jackson Rancheria. Let's go.
Jackson. River Cats fans know the best place to go is Jackson. Play your favorite games, stay in the best hotel, and win the best prizes. Then step up to a plate of the best steak and seafood in Amador County at Lone Wolf Restaurant and Lounge. Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Go River Cats. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now's the time to go electric. Upgrade to a reliable new Toyota and choose from 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles, like the new fully redesigned all-hybrid RAV4 with more horsepower and up to 43 combined city highway MPG, or the all-electric BZ with a single charge driving range estimate of up to 314 miles. With 20 hybrid and electrified models, you'll find one that feels good. Toyota, let's go places. EPA estimated 47 city 40 highway MPG rating for 2020 2026 RAV4 LE front-wheel drive. Mileage will vary.
The River Cats looked like they might get no hit tonight, as they did not have one going into the 7th inning. They trailed 6-0. Looked like a hopeless situation, but the River Cats score 5 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. Michael Fulmer kept the game tied in what was a dicey top of the 10th, and then it was an error that ended the game in the bottom of the 10th, a fielding error or throwing error, no matter how you want to slice it, committed by Errol Vera, the shortstop, on a ball put in play by Turner Hill. Vera bobbled it and then made a wide throw to first, and that is how the River Cats end the game. The free runner, Brennan, scored from third, and Sacramento a 7-6 win tonight. The last time that the River Cats walked it off on an error, and thanks to Riley Hallinan for digging for this. This is not an easy one to find. June 8th, 2023, Tyler Fitzgerald reached on a fielding error committed by Cody Thomas. Bryce Johnson scored the winning run in that game, and that's how the River Cats won that game against Vegas, 4-3. If I recall, that was a controversial scoring decision because the outfielders collided, and I still maintain that that should have been a hit. I remember that finish, and I'm not going to go down memory lane too much now, but I do remember that game. Well, here the River Cats win 7-6, and let's get you started with our final game totals. For the River Cats, 7 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and the River Cats left 7 runners stranded. For the Bees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 stranded. The winning pitcher, Michael Fulmer, he is now 3-2. The losing pitcher, Caleb Ord, tough luck loss for him. He's now 5-2. And there was no save in a game that took 3 hours and 14 minutes in 10 innings. The paid attendance, 3,005 here at Sutter Health Park. It's the 6th time there's been a walk-off on an error in franchise history going back to 2005. Well, let's take it back through it, and it was all Bees through the first 6 innings, we'll call it. Salt Lake opened the scoring with a home run hit by Bryce Teodosio, his 6th of the season. It came with 2 outs and the bases empty in the 2nd inning off of Tristan Beck, who was guns blazing to start this game. Beck had 4 strikeouts. Excuse me, those are the first 4 outs on balls not put in play. The other out, the exception, was a caught stealing there. And Beck ended up striking out the side in the 2nd with that home run mixed in. But the Bees had a 1-0 lead. They made it 3-0 in the 3rd. A leadoff single hit by Logan Porter, who went 2 for 3 in his return to Sutter Health Park tonight. 2 batters later, Christian Moore singled, and then Kyron Paris walked. That was the end of the line for Beck, who left with the bases loaded and 1 out. Trent Harris came in. Harris hit Ben Goebel. That brought in a run because the bases were loaded, and then Yolmer Sanchez with an RBI single to make it 3-0. And it didn't appear there was an end in sight. Now, this is a key moment in this game in hindsight, because the Bees could have really added on. Bases were still loaded, 2 runs were in, and only 1 out, but back-to-back strikeouts recorded by Harris, Candelario, and Teodosio, and that looks absolutely enormous the way this game transpired at the end. The Bees would add to their lead in the 4th inning with 1 out. Logan Porter singled. 2 batters later, Christian Moore walked, and then a 2-run double hit by Kyron Paris to make it 5-0. Trent Harris went an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk, a hit batsman, and 2 strikeouts. And then Jason Foley worked the 5th. Foley hit the first batter he faced, then gave up a single to Candelario, and that put runners at the corners. After he struck out Bryce Teodosio, a sac fly hit by Ryan Nicholson would make it 6-0, and that ended up being the last run the Bees scored on the night. Braxton Roxby would work 2 scoreless innings. Juan Sanchez started the 8th. He got 2 outs. He walked a batter with the 1 out. A wild pitch got him to 2nd, and Michael Fulmer came in, struck out Errol Vera, and we'll continue on with Fulmer's outing in just a moment, but that's kind of how the River Cats hung in this game and kept it at least a 6-run deficit. Now, meanwhile, on the other side, George Klassen had 3 straight clean innings, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. He had walked a batter over the first 5 innings, but the River Cats just had that 1 base runner through 5, and then in the 6th inning, he issued a leadoff walk to Jake Holton, but he got the next 3 batters out. So the River Cats trailing 6-0 and still without a hit going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Klassen starting the 7th inning, he got Will Brennan to ground out, and then a walk started it all. Scott Bandura drew a walk. So did Oslevis Basabe, and at that point, Klassen was at 101 pitches. Despite the fact he did not allow a hit, he had to be pulled at that point, had reached his limit. Jared Southard came on to pitch. Southard hit Turner Hill on the foot to load the bases with 1 out. So the River Cats bases loaded, still without a hit until Dason Cruz changed that. Had an RBI single to right, the first hit of the night for the River Cats, coming with 1 out in the 7th inning. That scored Bandura, made it 6-1. They were not done. The bases still loaded. Jake Holton would draw a walk. That made it 6-2. And that was the end of the line for Southard. In came Sammy Peralta facing Thomas Gavello, the tying run at the plate. Gavello grounded into a fielder's choice play on which a run scored from third base. An RBI for Gavello, who saw his 6-game hitting streak come to an end tonight. He went 0 for 4. But that RBI groundout made it 6-3, and then Nate Furman delivered a big blow in this one with a 2-run double to the right field corner. He followed Gavello and got that hit, and that made it 6-5. And at that point, the River Cats were back in it. Jesus Rodriguez came up next, the tying run at second, but he struck out to end the inning. So the River Cats, 5 runs, they sent all 9 to the plate in the 7th inning. In the 8th inning, Dylan Tate came on, and Tate, after getting the first batter out, gave up a single to Bandura, then a single to Basabe, and then Turner Hill walked to load the bases. Dason Cruz got behind 2 strikes, but then Cruz got a hold of one and cranked it to the warning track in center field. It was caught there by Kyron Paris, but plenty deep enough to score the tying run. Bandura scored easily from third, and it was a 6-6 game at that point. Now let's talk about Michael Fulmer, who, as I mentioned, got the final out of the 8th inning, stranding his inherited base runner at second. Fulmer would walk a batter with 1 out in the 9th, but then Ben Goebel hit into a 4-6-3 double play. The River Cats, a 1-out single from Furman in the 9th, but he never made it off of first base. And then in the 10th inning, Michael Fulmer really turned into vintage Michael Fulmer. Ben Goebel, the free runner at second base. Yomer Sanchez swung at the first pitch of the inning, grounded it into right field for a base hit. They held Goebel at third, so runners at the corners with nobody out. Then Jamer Candelario hit a ground ball up the first base line. It was fielded about halfway up the line by Cruz, who did a great job looking Goebel back to the bag, conceding second base to Sanchez, and he applied the tag on Candelario for out number 1. Still, the Bees were set up nicely. Second and third, only 1 out, but Fulmer on 3 pitches struck out Bryce Teodosio, used a curveball to put him away, and then he got Nelson Rada to ground out to first to end the inning. So all the River Cats had to do was plate the free runner in the bottom of the 10th inning. Will Brennan was that man. Scott Bandura did his job. He laid down a sacrifice bunt to the third base side. That got Brennan to third base with 1 out. Then Oslevis Basabe came up, worked a pretty good at bat, but he ended up striking out looking on a fastball in the outside corner. So at that point, runner at third base, 2 outs, and it was up to Turner Hill. Hill would hit a sharp ground ball right at the shortstop Vera. I mean, he didn't have to move his feet to get it, but Vera fumbled the ball when he picked it up. Just a little small fumble, but because of Turner Hill's speed, Vera knew that he had to hurry, and then he made a hurried throw to first, and he threw it away. And that's how Brennan scored the winning run in the bottom of the 10th inning. No RBI for Hill, but who cares? The River Cats with a 7-6 win in improbable fashion tonight after it looked like they might get no hit. So how about that? Our final totals again, the River Cats 7 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and they left 7 stranded. The Bees 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and they left 8 stranded. The winning pitcher, Michael Fulmer, he's now 3-2. The losing pitcher, Caleb Ort, he's now 5-2. And there was no save in a game that took 3 hours and 14 minutes to play. 3,005, the announced paid crowd tonight here at Sutter Health Park. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, everything has gone final. It was El Paso with an 8-5 win in Oklahoma City. The Chihuahuas have won 4 in a row. Sugar Land in a lightning-shortened game. They had to call that game in 7 innings due to lightning. Sugar Land wins it 6-5 in a lightning-shortened affair. Wild one in Reno. Round Rock had a 10-0 lead. The Aces made it 10-9 before Round Rock ended up adding on late, and the Express got 4 runs in the 9th inning, and Round Rock ended up hanging on to win that game 14-9. And it was Vegas with a 9-5 win at home over Tacoma to open that series. That's the out-of-town scoreboard in the Coast League on this Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. As far as what's to come tomorrow, Game 2 of this series, same time, 6:45 first pitch. Our pregame on the radio and on television at 6:30. Tomorrow, our game will be televised on NBC Sports Bay Area, the Giants station. So we hope you'll either tune in on TV or on the radio side. Again, 6:45 first pitch, our pregame on the radio and NBC Sports Bay Area at 6:30 tomorrow, and we hope you'll join us for that. And that about does it for us tonight from Sutter Health Park. I almost said Southwest University Park. I'm going to be honest. I'm at the point of the season I might not know where we are on a given day, but from Sutter Health Park, it about does it for us. Before I go, thanks so much to you, the fans, for tuning in. I do sincerely hope you enjoy each and every one of our broadcasts. I'd also like to thank our wonderful, hardworking Rivercats front office staff for all they do. A special tip of the cap to Riley Hallinan, who manages our media relations and drops some great notes along the way. Also, welcome to Michaela Alteed, who's our new baseball ops coordinator. Thank you, Kayla, for being here. Really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And also to Kylie Wetzel and her social media team. And I believe it was, I don't know if it was Lucas Guzman or Kevin Esqueda out here tonight, but I think it was Lucas Guzman. I saw Lucas, but thanks to the whole bunch of them. And for everybody else involved in bringing you Rivercats baseball, I'm Zach Bayruti saying, once again, so long from Sutter Health Park. Our final score tonight in 10 innings, the Rivercats 7 and the Bees 6. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6:45 first pitch, our pregame on the radio and on NBC Sports Bay Area at 6:30. And we'll hope to catch you then. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. And until tomorrow, good night from Sutter Health Park in Sacramento.
You've been listening to Sacramento Rivercats Baseball, brought to you by Sutter Health, Pepsi, Toyota, and Sky River Casino. Tune in next time for more Rivercats Baseball with Zach Bayruti and follow the future stars of the San Francisco Giants.